Welcome back, denizens of the Omniverse. Today, we're going to be doing something a little bit different to close out Ironheart. The final 3 episodes just dropped, but if you've noticed, I did have a reaction to the first 3 episodes last week. However, ran into a couple of copyright issues with that video. I've since re-edited those reactions, and I've got a bunch of other stuff that I still got to keep up with here today. So rather than just shotgun you guys with a bunch of videos, we're just going to put my reactions to the whole series in one big ass video. No idea how that's going to go, but I'd rather do that than just clutter up the channel and clutter up your feeds. So we're just gonna see how this goes. Anyway, with that all said, if you want to see the full-length reaction to these episodes, you can check them out over on Patreon. They are in watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes for actually the entire episode. Over there, get the same thing for all the other shows and movies we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on what movies we react to each month. It's just a great way to support the channel, help us do the things we do over here. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. To at least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps these videos out. A huge shout out to the team over at Prepper for helping me edit down these highlights for you guys here on YouTube. But with that all said out of the way, let's get ready to hop into all of Ironheart.
Here we go, okay. Just to let you know, your girl finna be bigger than Jobs. Right. Bigger than Gates. Right. Bigger than Pim. Right. Bigger than Scott. Yeah.
Hey, let's be honest. It's not that difficult to be bigger than Pim.
A knife with thorn his hammer. Alright, see now we gotta cut the video. Oh. I just wanna be happy.
No, that was kind of cute.
I'm here because I can be the greatest inventor of my generation, which doesn't mean much without the resources to bring my ideas to life. Do you think Tony Stark would be Tony Stark if he wasn't a billionaire? No shade. It's just the way the world works. And the AI
You never know.
already cost millions of dollars, which clearly I don't have. So yeah, my means of fundraising have been a little experimental.
Oh, what even was that? Made me think of Halo, like right off the jump. It's like a bubble shield.
I want to continue Mr. Stark's legacy and revolutionize safety. My suits would shorten the response time of first responders, firefighters, search and rescue teams, etc. Working on this level of innovation.
Just wants to get the suits out to the people then. Or are we talking to like his Iron Legion thing that never got fully implemented?
She did something, everybody out!
I don't know what she did, but she did it. Everything's on fire.
Maybe you could convince the board to extend my grant just 1 more year. If I could just get my idea off the ground, help would never be too late.
Her heart's in the right place.
Been here over 4 years, with as many disciplinary hearings on record, and still no true matriculation to his degree.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, is it 4 years? Not really how long you're supposed to be there? But she hasn't made any progress towards her actual degree.
I want to build something undeniable. I want real life scientific epiphanies. You want me to do homework? I have to explain to my professors. You want me to be small.
Yeah.
But I refuse.
I will not be Hank Pym.
You sold completed assignments to students at every school in the area. MIT has a zero tolerance policy on plagiarism.
Yes, they do. And well, so do pretty much every institute.
I somberly accept responsibility and will get right back to my studies.
You'd think she would get some kind of grant through the school to do what she needs to do, I would imagine.
You're
like with,
Effective. Immediately.
Well, I take back what I said.
Just gather your stuff. We'll wait for you by the exit.
That's pretty sick. Wait, she just gonna take it and leave?
She built that with her own grant money. I did that, right?
Oh, okay. So she did get grant money, it just maybe wasn't enough. All right. I'm expelled, well, I'm out of here. I've been through that walkway.
How can I help you today?
Take us home, Trevor.
Home is not a known location.
Chicago.
Chicago is an American rock band for...
It is an American rock band. Peter Cetera, man. Voice of an angel. Friendly neighborhood service.
Good to go, guys. Rock and roll.
Blood siblings to John. We're ready.
Blood siblings. That's your code names? We are related.
System just went back online. Hang on a second. Don't worry, guys. I got it. Don't panic. I'm fixing it.
Come on, Stu.
It's Rampage, not Stu. It's not Stewart.
We're on the job. You gotta use monikers. Code names.
Yeah, but yours is dumb.
It refuses to call him something like Rampage.
Okay, system disabled. You're good to go again.
God damn.
The asset is right behind that door.
Why's the alarm going off?
On a different system, maybe?
We were in the clear, Stu.
Damn it. Too late. Blood sibs. Y'all got company.
Seems like that might not be a problem. Not bad.
Visual. The alarm must have triggered a signal block.
Now listen up. Cops are gonna be here any minute thanks to our boy Stewie.
They're not letting him go on this. Oh, damn. That was clean, but whole job botched. Well, there he is.
Nah, you guys are good. Go home, get some rest.
What? Hey, it was my fault.
Knowing Anthony Ramos was in this was probably the main thing I was like looking forward to.
We need hardware for this one.
Well, we gonna find someone in the next couple days. And we still got Tunnel, Heirloom, the big job.
Trevor, stabilize the cabin pressure. I need some more air.
Okay, Ray.
No, don't give up on me now, man. We're
Uh-oh.
there.
Wait, what is... MCU Doomsayers. Oh, that's awesome. What? Wait, why did that happen? Okay. Oh. Why did it just start falling apart, though? Oh. Nice title card reveal. Oh my god.
Dang, that was you, Crash?
Just say you're a little early for C2E2.
I'm not trying to be mean, but you look a hot mess. And you attract my attention.
Damn. Stole all that too. Well, fled with all that stuff and then got banged all up on landing. It's like the moment she got here, everything just started literally falling apart.
Riri Williams. Bad girl genius. Hey, woo. That is terrible.
Just coming home and getting roasted.
$20. Yeah, that's highway robbery. Yeah, that sounds like a you problem.
He does have your stuff, so what are you gonna do?
A lot of kids act out for years after a traumatic event.
That voice sounds so familiar.
Hey, Miss Stanton.
Thanks, Miss Riri. Come here, baby. Oh, it's good to see you.
I know the voice, but I don't recognize the face.
Just clearing the stank aura that you drug in with you. Don't mind me.
Hey, so I know you just got back. You free tomorrow?
Tomorrow. Nah, how about right now?
Like, I need an out from this conversation.
So hot girl's supposed to be at the clubs, trying to get some drinks free. But you, Riri Williams, are making an iron suit.
I could build 1,000 other things and no one would care. But if I could build one of them better than everyone else, people got no choice but to respect me. Smarter
Got a point.
AI, stronger armor.
It's like with Hammer, it's like, no, it's gotta be a suit, because the suit now is an icon. So if you want to get their attention, get something, they build something they know better than they know it, and then that you get the leeway to do whatever you want.
I miss them both.
Riri,
I just want to be happy.
You remember that one time your stepdad got stuck under the Celica?
I miss my Celica.
You and him used to work every waking moment on that trash Barracuda. Whatever happened to it?
I sold it for money. For my suit.
Oof.
I made you something. Well, I made me something. A mixtape that I thought you might like. So I made you a copy. Yeah. Listen to it.
An actual physical mixtape. Oh, well, they found where she touched down.
I got Tony on line 1. He's asking for another extension.
Hey, I told you this guy need to pay in full.
All right, you got it. Hey, listen.
Jim, I just gotta tell you straight off, okay?
Riri Williams, I was just telling Iris about your big Tony Stark fellowship at that MIT school.
At that MIT school.
I knew you'd be big time and come back here and spend all your money with me.
Jim,
Well,
actually,
about that.
This time I was hoping just this once that you'd actually let me.
Hoping you'd let her pay with large bills.
All right. Oh.
Yeah, you know how it is.
And this is how they hook her.
A couple years ago, could not open the local section of the trip and not see a story on her. Hey, finished 9th grade at age 11, started college at 15, and...
So that was a very nice way to be like, we know who you are. I like that. That was a good little setup.
You know you're too special to be haggling over trash. How come you're not working at, like, I don't know, Stark Industries or something? And you're at least as smart as that Tony guy, right?
That Tony guy.
I don't have $1 billion, and I can't compete without resources.
You know, traditional companies, they didn't work for me either. Not for free thinkers like me and you. That's why I work for someone better. Come by tomorrow to meet him. When you get there, use the elevator in the kitchen,
Despacito's
up to the second
Pizza.
floor.
Morning, evening?
Boss prefers as quickly as possible, so bright and early. Pleasure to meet you, Miss Williams.
The hell?
Oh, this is probably where she walks into that test from the trailer. I know this was kind of a shady deal off jump, but I don't know if I would have just wandered all the way in here like this. Yeah. She gets put in her very own little escape room as a test of her skill. Well, here we go. Would you like to play a game?
In less than 3 minutes, the air in this elevator will no longer be breathable.
Oh, what is this?
You'll suffocate and die unless...
Hello? This is illegal!
Shocker! Some shady people come and pay your bills and be like, here, come to this
Totally. I get Weekend Warrior vibes from this one.
Takes one to know one.
She's gonna use the caliper. Watch.
Oh, she was given this. Okay. All right, let's see what happens.
This.
Look like we found your replacement, Stu.
What? She's got some power on her, man.
I heard Riri Williams was a genius, but I said to myself, Parker, you gotta meet this kid up close.
Parker.
Why would you do that?
Doesn't matter why I did what I did. What matters is what you did. You beat Stewart's time.
Who is Stewart?
Present.
People call me Rampage.
Like the Aura X fellow at Rampage on the Tech Makers Discord?
Enchanté.
Oh!
No.
Well, there it is.
No. Riri, I see you. I see you fed up with mediocre folks taking your spot, mediocre institutions rejecting your genius. Soon enough, you're gonna get tired. of making yourself so small to fit inside those awkward boxes they put you in. When you get to that point, and when you're ready for the respect and the money you deserve, come work for me.
No, I'm out.
Not that easy, I imagine.
So what's it gonna cost to get you to change your mind?
You don't have that kind of money.
How do you know? Maybe he does. Made a lot of assumptions right there.
Consider this a signing bonus. And if you agree to do the next 3 jobs with us, you'll have way more than this.
I assume these jobs aren't exactly legal.
And not exactly.
Look, I don't want to hurt anyone.
It's not like that.
Okay, so what do you do?
Rob from the rich.
Extortion, breaking and entering.
Call me Robin Hood.
Now, you could try to get this cash out there, but you already know what it's gonna come with. Red tape, delays, strings attached. Join me, and I will give you the tools to help you carry out your vision. ASAP. So you in or out?
We really need to bring cloaks back, man. Am I crazy? Maybe I'm crazy.
Better be worth it.
It will be, but we're gonna need that iron suit tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
No problem.
All right. The deal has been made.
Hey, Zay.
Hey, Xavier, it's me, Nat. Need you to do Big Sis a favor. I'm over here.
Natalie?
What in the world?
There's literally no benefit to you building an entirely new engine from scratch when you could just swap it.
I know.
Then why'd you do it?
Because I could. Natalie, hand me that rent.
That's where she learned it, man.
Just wait until we start road tripping in that thing. Hair blowing dramatically in the wind.
Oh, that's the car in the movie too, right? Remember right? Oh, whoa. Did he put that in the recordings just so that she would have something?
We're all set for tomorrow. Let's put our focus on Sheila's Aradia tunnel.
But after Sheila, we got 2 more marks and then...
Big show.
Come on, man. Have a seat.
Whoa. That's interesting. Definitely not all of that was a tattoo. There's some hardcore corruption going on there, it looked like.
I hate doing this to you, man.
It's fine, I'm fine.
Nah, it ain't. So let's just take a 10-minute break, yeah?
Is he tattooing to cover it up? Like, is it like spreading, so as it spreads, he's expanding the tattoo, or is the tattoo the cause? Could be like a runic glyph of some kind, or I don't know. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, it's all up his arm, too. It's like a crackling vein-like thing going on. I mean, it may just be his veins, but... Ooh, there's some interesting voices whispering in the background there. The only thing I know about the Hood is he's mystical of sorts. Past that, I don't really know a lot. All right, it's done.
Nah, you up?
Oh, whoa. Oh.
Hell no.
Oh.
Natalie? Who the hell else would it be, bitch?
Damn. Fair. That was a pretty solid first episode. I do think there was a little bit of clunkiness with the flashbacks and stuff like that, and the way we're kind of dancing around that story. But for the most part, everything else is a pretty solid setup. I really like the vibe, the tone, hell, like I'm enjoying everything character-wise with her right now as well, and the struggle she's got going on. I understand where she's coming from, where she's heading, what we're dealing with, what we're getting ourselves into, or at least why we're getting ourselves into it, not exactly what we're getting ourselves into just yet. We got our introduction to the Hood and his crew. I thought all that worked really well. Obviously, it's set up for this because she was building out her AI for the suit itself, constructing that, and so that was the last thing in the process here. So she was scanning her brain waves to make a match, make a copy. Because she's had her on the mind constantly, it appears like the implication is that her AI has now manifested as her own reflection of this lost person from her life, this Natalie. Not exactly sure what the relationship was or even the sort, but it's like whatever happened, what we saw, just a little glimpse of it. Like it seemed like there was like a drive-by, maybe something going on in the neighborhood. Some gunfire went off, sprayed into the garage, and next thing we saw, she was on the ground. Also kind of interesting too, unless I misheard, that that Riri's so fixated on her stepfather as opposed to her mother and stuff like that. It's so interesting because usually you have the opposite reaction with like a step parent where she gravitated more towards him because she connected with him on the mechanic side of it all. And yeah, I don't know, I thought that was really cool. And again, like the effects so far have been really solid from what we saw, though obviously like out of the introduction when she got expelled from MIT, she's like, okay, that's fine, but I'm taking the suit. Peace out. And then took off. We quickly stripped her of that, but now she's also rebuilding it. So it calls us to limit the use of the suit throughout this. But while it was there, still looked like film level from what I could tell, from what I could make out here. Internet's being a little wonky today, so the bit rate was a little. So I don't know. I just got to notice that some stuff's going on in the area. So hopefully we can make it through the rest of the evening without too many issues. But who is that Miss Stanton? Oh yeah, she's been in a lot of stuff, man. Yep, there it is. It was Legend of Vox Machina, Raishan. That was immediately, that's what it was. That's why it was ringing so familiar and recent. Like I felt like I had heard this voice recently, and that was it. Dude, I can't wait for the new season of that, man. That all said and out of the way, let's get into the next episode. Let's see if we can hop into episode 2. Here we
No, you're not real. If I wasn't real, could I do this? Well, what is real? Yes!
Oh.
Get out of here.
Literally how?
Where do you want me to go?
It's so funny though. It's the AI seems to even think like her.
Did you just slam my door? Sorry. Okay, what is this? Who are you?
Wow, for as smart as she is, she's a little slow right now on what's going on.
You could call me neuro-autonomous technical assistant and laboratory intelligence entity instead, but...
Damn, the fact that she came up with a moniker that fits in like that is kind of, damn.
To figure out what went wrong so I can erase you. So you just gonna threaten my life and then ask for a favor. Favor? That's how you do business. Girl, that was an order. I just don't understand why you want to erase me when I'm literally perfection. You are a mistake.
Wow.
My goal was to recreate a very sophisticated Wakandan AI called Rio to enhance my suit's
sound like Victorian era ghost.
Well, yes, you kind of did, actually.
Of my dead best friend instead.
I can see how that could be an issue.
That's only weird if you make it weird.
Hey, I would call this a pretty sophisticated AI when it's this human.
Is that right? Can I talk to her? That's a diamond hard note.
You got a boy in here? No. A girl?
It's just me by myself.
Oh.
Yeah.
She seemed disappointed.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, bye.
What do you want for dinner tonight?
Listen, I gotta go to work, so you gonna wait here quietly till I get back.
Well, yeah. Well, she could only go with you. She exists only in the periphery of the suit. And they said to bring the suit, if I remember right, which she is currently not. Okay. Well, maybe I misheard. I can't imagine what that would feel like, though. Oh, our cyber dog from the school photo or the town paper.
I was gonna invite you to this Saba thing tonight.
Yeah, I could go. Let's meet there. Send me the Addy.
Send me the Addy. Is that a thing people say these days? That's the first time I've heard that one. I like it. Okay, I like the shakeups that we have to the title card.
Private highway, offering travelers a shorter and safer commute. The committed team at Tunnel thanks investors like you and community to the great city of Chicago.
That's their next target, but that's an interesting little idea to propose. Yeah, that the veins are reaching up past his tattoo up towards his neck.
All right, let's get to it. Sitting across from me is Slug, our hacker extraordinaire from Madripoor.
Oh.
I don't want to toot my own horn or anything, but I'm kind of one of Madripoor's most wanted. Toot.
Toot toot.
Down on their luck athletes, banned from every league for unsportsmanlike conduct.
Shocker.
Making money off back alley fights outside of dock.
God damn.
Next is Clown, our pyrotechnic specialist. We found her in the middle of a nasty workplace dispute. In exchange for her skills, we convinced him to not press charges. That leaves my cousin, John. Recruiter, getaway driver.
I'm also highly skilled in the art of skirma de stiletto siciliano.
Hi, I'm John. My parents didn't say I love you, so now I play with knives.
That was actually funny.
that was actually pretty good.
He is replacing Stewart as our mechanic and tech specialist. We're lucky to have her.
Yeah.
Let's get her up to speed on tonight's job.
We had our celebrity cameo for the episode, for the season. He's out.
Demo run that tunnel.
Wait, Robin, the Sheila Zarate? I don't care if my tunnels destroy entire communities if it makes me rich, Zarate.
You're right, screw her.
So we are kind of like Robin Hood-esque.
Flash drive here. Once you plug it in, I can control the system.
Clown will get you in.
I got just the thing. My little SBD. Silent, but deadly. Okay.
I like how unfazed by that Hood was. Parker, Hood, whatever.
Sue better be ready. We're gonna need it for tonight.
It's at home. Charging, but I got you.
Imagine charging your Iron Man suit in an apartment building. To be fair, Tony Stark built one in a cave with a box of scraps. Well, thank God that didn't go off.
So I'm screwed. Can't you build some? Stop messing around and pull up Stuart Clark's contact. For what? Maybe he is a connect.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Rampage, aka Stewart.
Me straight to voicemail. Probably because you stole his job. Salty ass.
Wow.
If only you had a valiant AI who could brave the dark corners of the internet and locate everything you need. You already did that, didn't you? Just show me what you found.
It's built off of your brain, your memories of her.
Recent transactions includes a bunch of experimental bioenhancements, prosthetics, electronic control systems. My guy has everything.
Wait, was that Ryan Airy? Ryan Airy was in there. That's hilarious. Wait, I need to go back. Is Paul in there as well?
03 Bonnie and Clyde, and your dad's car. You always Jay-Z and I was Beyonce. How do you know that?
Your brain.
Hey, me, 03 Bonnie and Clyde is the classic. No, how do you remember something that doesn't matter, you're not coming. Again? But I'm in your chest plate. Not if I tether you to my laptop. Oh.
That is rude. Oh my God. That's goofy as fuck right there.
Dragging your suit all the way to Evanston. You're a strong, independent woman, but you ain't that strong.
Oh no, are you kidding me?
Borrow this wagon real quick. Borrow? In this economy?
Make it 40, you got a deal.
Yeah, he's gonna
Don't blame me.
haggle you.
Inflation.
Yeah, exactly. That one guy was like, only noticed it once she started covering it up.
Heather? This is the guy.
You could stop letting your dog poop on my lawn.
Oh, sorry, Joe.
Oh, his name actually is Joe.
How about she just pick up after her then? Does that work?
All out of poop bags, Joe.
You didn't check.
I'll take care of it next time. See you later, Joe.
Wow. What a piece of work.
Oh, sorry about your persimmons.
Oh, thank you for your help. I'm Joe.
Riri.
What you got there, Riri?
Selling chocolate bars for my troop.
Technically, you need a permit for that, but I'm willing to look the other way for an underprivileged youth. How much for a bar?
One repulsor transmitter, micro brain machine interface system, and nanosorbethane. Maybe we should take this inside.
Love I immediately assumed underprivileged.
Hey, Joe, eyes on me. Where is your stash?
Whoever you're looking for lived here before me and forgot to change his address on the black market.
I didn't say anything about the black market. How do you know where the items came from?
Who knows? It's the criminal store. I made an educated guess.
The criminal store.
If you don't work with me here, the FBI gets a call.
Look at me. There's no way I can survive prison. Have you seen Orange is the New Black? They'll eat me alive.
Joe, if that's your name.
It is my real name, I swear.
Why would you use your real name?
But I don't keep this stuff in the house.
Just tell me where I can go alone.
Unfortunately, my collection's protected by a biometric retinal scanner, and I'd really like to keep both my eyes, please.
Valid. Just strapped it to the top of the car. That's great. Oh my god. Oh my god. And he drives under the speed limit. He is being passed up by regular traffic.
Crying?
It'll go away on its own. Just...
Is this because you got blackmailed?
No, I can handle blackmail. I get blackmailed like twice a day.
Okay.
You get blackmailed twice a day? What other shady things are you into, Joe?
It's my coworker Frank tricked me into doctoring a report for a client.
Joe, you gotta demand respect.
Well, that's easy for you to say. You have a menacing iron suit. People have no choice but to respect it.
Yet they don't.
Don't let Frank or your shitty neighbor or anybody else walk all over you. Except for me. I'm allowed because I got the menacing iron suit.
Aw. Hell yeah.
I want you. I'm happy for you.
I didn't take you for an Atlantis fan.
Complicated creature, Joe.
Come on now, Ree. You gotta have some photos of me somewhere.
Oh no.
I'm coming for you, bestie. Now, how the hell do I get out of here?
Oh god. This is terrifying, to be honest. Like, kind of cute, mostly terrifying.
Here we go, here we go. And got it.
Oh. Oh.
Get behind me, Satan.
Miss
Ronnie, I'm not a ghost. Just an AI.
How does she see her, though? She's on a projector.
We made you? Yeah. Well, I'll shade in.
I'll shade.
I don't know. Fuck, what a cut. That was good. I like that a lot. Holy shit. I'm enjoying myself so much more than I thought I would.
I'm gonna kill you.
I mean,
It's hilarious to think I'm capable of something like that.
definitely didn't say I thought you were capable.
Rude. I'm capable.
Turn this silo into a bunker to hide my growing collection of bionics.
That's really weird, Joe.
Only a little. Only a little really weird. This does reek a little serial killery.
This is wild.
What are you gonna do with all of this? Are you planning a global takeover?
What the fuck?
Shady bunker? My bunker's not shady.
A wholesome bunker.
Would a shady bunker have that on the wall?
It's literally above a crate of self-guided missiles.
I'm returning those.
To their makers.
The bunker makes me feel close to my dad, constantly going on about how tech is the future, and except the future isn't piling on layers of clunky metal and wrapping ourselves in wire.
Do I detect some shade?
Bionics is about so much more, and so you can actually help people.
Oh, that sounds sus.
Well, if not to help people, why would you build the suit?
Because I could.
That's not an answer.
It goes back to what she was talking about before. The suit was a stepping stone to what she really wanted to do, but now she's kind of hiding behind the suit.
She's not letting me do the very thing that I'm designed to do, which is protect her and help her.
Welcome to Ruby's life.
I've been there her entire life.
Force your way through.
Really?
Oh no. Oh God. Oh no. That is the wrong advice to give an AI.
What's the rush?
I need this for work tonight.
This is going to be a very sweet, wholesome Skynet situation we find ourselves in.
If someone were to hypothetically create AI using brain scanning technology on themselves.
Would hypothetically turn it to goop, and only an idiot with a death wish would.
Well.
But if someone did create AI using brain scanning technology successfully, you think it'd be any good?
Are you asking for a friend?
Can you pass me that?
I can't. My fingerprints will get all over it.
Use gloves.
And the wind could blow my hair follicles onto it.
This guy. He's so paranoid.
Hold this.
I shouldn't.
But it's so smooth, cold, metally.
Okay.
How did he get everything in the bunker then?
It is smooth and cold and metally.
Feels good, don't it?
It's wild that he's never like tampered with everything down here.
Where's your arc reactor? That's like.
Mine is solar and wind powered.
Oh. I kind of like their awkward little rapport that they've got with each other at the moment. God, okay, we are killing people. That's nice. I guess I shouldn't be that surprised. The fight choreo is really good, and I think I commented on that in the last episode, but I like choreographed well, edited well. These poor guards. Oh my God.
Hey girl, how's the heist going?
Oh no! This is such a bad time! Oh! Shit.
Just made me drop the hard drive with Slug's virus, and now I'm screwed. I can fix it. How?
First, turn off your MRS.
The MRF is the only thing keeping me from death.
I got you.
Riri must have lost the drive. It's not in the tunnel anymore.
Damn it. Parker can't hold his breath all night.
Oh man, it's just like Spike is.
Kinda, yeah.
So I don't want to freak you out, but we're like 5 miles away from the way station, which means you about to get crushed like a pop can.
Yo, Slug!
Oh, girl, where's the drive?
About that, it fell. New plan. I'm gonna trigger an emergency override.
We don't do improv, kid.
Too late.
Ew, it looks like
Oh! Yo!
a little to the left.
I don't need you backseat driving. I'm almost there. Slug, it's down. Quickly.
Oh! Shit. Just in time.
What's going on?
Oh, whoa!
A very talented team just hijacked your system. This contract states that you will agree to put me and my associates on Tunnel's payroll.
What does he want from this, though?
Unless you want your investors to have a front row seat to the encore.
Ooh. Loved him being bathed in that red light, too.
She's signed. We can clock out.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Okay, so far all the guards seem alive. What about the one that took the knife to the throat? Oh, God damn it.
Now's not the time to start glitching. Snap out of it, Nat.
What is she doing?
The whole thing is over. You can just... What the hell?
Oh, it's probably because of the gun. It's probably tied to the memory.
On the ground!
Natalie, close the helmet!
Yeah, I'll shoot!
Whoa, whoa, what was that? What in the wanted was that? Was that Parker? That bullet came curving, yeah. Yo.
Yeah, don't worry about him. He'll be fine.
Huh, magic bullets. Okay. So, we're, okay.
What do you know about Parker? What you know about his hood?
I heard he jacked it from Kochek at Bottom Lounge. Then somebody else was saying that he like wrestled it off a demon, but
you know, that old thing.
Heard anything else weird about him?
one time I saw Parker shirtless. I know as hell. But scales everywhere. I don't think he's a lizard person, but he can still get it. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean by scales?
Hey. Yeah, I'd be asking a little bit more questions about that. But she's over here like, hear me out.
I've been on my own since I was a kid. If John hadn't found me, I wouldn't be here.
Little John?
You've lived your lives waiting to be seen, waiting to be acknowledged for your greatness. Well, I see you.
Mm-hmm.
Above us will never notice our brilliance unless we force them. And after what we pull at Tunnel, these suckers are listening. And they're terrified, but I don't give a shit.
I love the music.
So, here's to you.
Cheers.
It's got like a little undertone of power, of resilience, of warmth, with a little bit of a dark edge to it all. Oh, it's setting up with the solar fins so it can stay charged.
Hey.
There's a bunch of posters with Faust all over them. Faust. What you trying to say? Did somebody make some kind of Faustian deal for their hood?
By the tunnel, I sense some crazy energy radiating off Parker. I don't know what it is, but it ain't from around here.
We wake up to aliens, androids, wizards on our timeline every other day.
Love that callback.
I think Parker is wrapped up in some sketchy shit.
Parker is sus, but this is an in and out job. If you want to keep playing Spy Kids, you gotta have my back.
Are you saying I can stay?
Yeah, but we should figure out the glitch part. I think it's tied to her memories of what killed her, so the gun caused her to freeze.
This is dope.
I've waited many moons to hear you admit defeat, young Padawan. Oh, I can't like Star Wars too?
I just thought it was, Trekkies for life, but it be your own people. I listened to your mixtape. Definitely put me in my feels.
And sometimes I listen to it when I get the urge to talk to her. I wish I could right now, honestly.
I wonder if those two will ever come face to face. Oh. Is this what you most desired? Oh, he made a deal with something, that's for damn sure. Oh!
It's fine.
Whoa.
Look what it's doing to you.
Price I gotta pay after what he did to me. Can I have some privacy?
After what he did to me, it's the price he's gotta pay. What the hell deal did he make? Yeah, it is not without purpose that we saw all those posters with the Faustian devil on the wall.
I had to work late.
Right. So when were you gonna tell me about your little friend? Natalie? Baby, she is incredible. Same voice, same smile. Can you make one of Gary?
Oh.
No, Mom. Sorry. Honestly, I don't even know what Natalie is.
I mean, you might have to use it on her if yours resulted in Natalie. Oh, wait, what the? He's stepping. Yeah. Oh, is he going to take her advice and stand up for himself? I mean, he threw out the live, laugh, love thing. Wait, what? Hold on. What does he got in his hand? Oh, his shears. I thought he had a gun. I was like, oh, the flowers she was talking about. Take that, bitch. I'm kind of concerned where that might end up going. Not gonna lie though, like, while he does seem to have like his best intentions in mind, I don't know, man. Also, low-key serial killer vibes. But who knows? Maybe he's just awkward, little, you know, weird little, needs to come out of his shell a little bit. Maybe that's all it is. My God, though. What if we did just create this villain out of this situation? Wouldn't that be crazy? So they're targeting this upper echelon, these people who are, well, we only know of the one target. I'm assuming they're all probably pretty similar. But like, she was like pioneering this tunnel system underneath the city. We wanted to own that, be involved in that, have access to that. So I'm assuming every one of their targets is going to have obviously something they need, but is it like all connected to a bigger piece of the puzzle? Like, or is it just to establish themselves in the system? Or is it just for financial gain? Like, exactly what out of this do they need? And it looks like we are on a time crunch, because like, even like they said here, is like, we don't have time to like improv. We need to get this done. You know, Parker can't hold his breath. And as we've seen, he's quite literally on like a time clock. Every time we cut back, hell, we started the episode where he was already getting some of it covered up, and now it's just spreading even more. Is there like a trigger to it that causes it to spread, or is it just like a time release? It's just like every so often it's just going to progress. And then these whisperings like, did you like it? And then I can't remember what the other thing said, but like it just kept kind of rattling on. We got these deal with the devil iconography. We got literal posters with a shadowy devil figure with the name Faust on it. I don't want to get ahead of myself and be like, oh God, it's Mephisto. But hey, maybe it's Mephisto. But all things considered, though, they do seem to be targeting the rich and the powerful, the people that don't, you know, that look down on them, you know, and them on the fringes of society and whatnot, as they're trying to claw their way out and get them to listen, as they say, in the only way that they think that is possible for them. And I just think that's really interesting. And then also just like the complexity of this AI that she's created is both terrifying but also beautiful at the same time, because it is like this recapturing, because it's literally the scanning of her memories and brought to life into this entity that in a way gives her a resurrected visage of her best friend to kind of talk to. But also because of that, it seems like some kind of flaws with that is also ingrained in it. Like when she locked up, when she froze up with the gun being pointed at her. So I think there's more to it there too. I also think it's really interesting considering we're using a brain scan, and obviously there's things that we struggle to recollect ourselves, and there's also like the degradation of memory over time. It's interesting to me, especially considering her mom, though. Obviously that's the magic of all of this, you know, even with, you know, Stark's, what was it? I can't remember, the barf thing that took him back into his own repressed memories to kind of walk through them. You know, it's this glamorized sci-fi kind of way to kind of go into our memories, almost untampered by the faults in our brains themselves. But it would be interesting if there was some kind of version of this where it was a bastardized, broken, inaccurate version of our memory. Or maybe we misremembered certain details and that manifested in this. Or maybe even some of our own latent, buried feelings, subconscious feelings about some other person. Maybe it'd be resentment, maybe it'd be jealousy or something like that, seeped into those memories and corrupted this thing. There's so many really interesting avenues you could take something like that with an AI made from memory. It's kind of interesting that as much as like she does hold her stepfather up in this pedestal and stuff, that like she does kind of outright cut off the idea that she could manifest. Obviously, she doesn't even expect this to happen. She doesn't even know how this happened. Obviously, that's been on her mind ever since she's been back here. So that's probably the main thing. So how do you control that? How do you steer that? How do you guide that? It's probably a big unknown. So it's like her mother said, can you make one of Gary? It's like, maybe if we hooked it up to her mom instead and put her through that. But like, Alden said, very unlikely that somebody survives such a thing. So she manages to do that willy-nilly in her kitchen and survive it just fine. But you know, if we could make it safe and do that, maybe if we scanned her brain, it's possible. Or if we understood how Natalie manifested, you could recreate that in some other way by focusing in on those memories or maybe targeting certain memories. I don't know. It's an interesting concept to kind of throw in there. And this episode was way more smooth, I think, than the last one. Like I talked about in the last episode, there was a little clunkiness with some of the editing and some of the flashbacks being recycled over and over again. Now that we kind of got that setup out of the way and we kind of got that groundwork already laid for us, that foundation, this episode was really clean beginning to end. I like all the characters that we've gotten introduced to as well so far. The ones that have gotten their time to shine. The siblings haven't gotten a lot of personality sparked into them just yet, but everybody else was a lot of fun. And meeting Alden's character here, Joe, was a lot of fun. You know, getting to see the way that him and Riri kind of play off of one another, the way that they are, the way that she's able to kind of rub off on him to kind of give him some confidence in the end to stand up for himself, and then just his weird obsession with tech just kind of helping us out in the end. But it gets him close to his father, but in a way that he knows it's illegal, so he's afraid to touch any of it or get his fingerprints, hair follicles, anything DNA related on it. So he collects it all, but doesn't touch it all and keeps it all locked away in here. And she just has to like goad him into actually touching it, because there is something special about touching technology. I think it's one of the reasons, like, as much as I have a phone case on my phone, I much more prefer the feel of the phone in my hand. But obviously that leaves it a little more vulnerable. It's not practical to do that, so I don't. I will say though, there was a couple moments in this when she's in the suit during some of these sequences where the CGI did get a little made for Disney Plus. The action sequences again were really great. I like the flying through the tunnels. All that was really well done. And also just the way we're building up Anthony Ramos's character Parker's story here and what he's kind of going on. Everybody right now is just like, hey, he's getting us where we need to go. We're going to follow him till we get to the other side of it or whatever happens next, you know, but she's curious. She doesn't, you know, obviously things come with a trade-off, you know, nothing's for free. Real quick, before we jump back into the next episode, I want to go back and see if I can find that list of names where I saw Ryan Aries' name. Where was that? Here we are. Now that's the only one name I recognize outright. There is a Paul, but I don't think it is the Paul. Anyway, I thought that was funny because like right there, right under it, I just saw Ryan Aries. All right, anyway, let's jump into episode 3. Here we go.
Let me tell you one thing I know. Like, said I want to take no info. Little bit of liquor and it ain't my foe. I'll be like, no.
And that's our title card for this episode. Oh,
Have you lost your mind?
Been trying to pick the vault where he keeps it for a long time.
Hood is gonna kill you.
or the hood is going to kill you.
Prada, Miami, Paris. It's hot, but not in a sexy way. In like a edging on theoretical physics kind of way.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of an awkward way to kind of lead into this conversation. Oh!
Do not touch the damn hood! And y'all sitting here watching? I think you made your point. They won't do it again.
Let's look ahead to the next hit.
Next target's Heirloom, and Heirloom CEO Hunter Mason.
They're driving local farmers out of business.
We're still running recon.
All of them are hurting the everyman, the local people, the poor, with their improvisations or their improvements, quote unquote, that they're making.
Why does a bunch of good-looking people look so pitiful?
Your boy slammed my head into a table and still hasn't apologized yet.
Well, you broke into the vault and stole his hood. It's not like you didn't do something wrong. Was it a little excessive? Sure. Yeah, that whole line about, oh, it's hot, as in like something edging on the metaphysical. Maybe we should analyze its energy to get to the root of its powers. Like, that was such a weird, clunky, forced-ass line.
We Ocean's 11 or The Sopranos?
I've seen...
What's the difference?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I mean, I don't even know. I've never seen The Sopranos, so I don't understand the comparison.
Everyone you're talking about is a criminal, including you.
No, I'm not.
Well, I mean, you're here.
What I'm building is
important,
iconic.
Anyone who's ever accomplished anything iconic in life has had to do some questionable things to get it done.
I mean, Tony's was a weapon company, man.
Before my hood, I was a nobody. But with it, maybe a little unsavory, but yeah, I'm unstoppable.
How does that work, actually?
Magic.
Magic is code for I don't know.
I don't care how it works. It helps me protect who I love and what I want. And that's enough for me. I suspect that's enough for you too, Riri.
Yeah, I feel like we probably could have just asked.
Why don't you take your hard-earned cash and do good? Or whatever.
It's yours. Do what you wish with it.
I got something for you.
But he's not wrong about the iconic thing.
Now you can retire.
Especially if you want to use Tony as an example, considering where everything came from, where his wealth started and whatnot.
Did great.
His weapons and everything. Ultron, all the other things that come out of it.
So you were dumpster diving a few weeks ago. Now you're buying expensive headphones? These are Natalie. Every scratch and scuff on these worn out earmuffs, Natalie put there. She's always borrowing them and just disrespectful. Every single dent is a memory I can hold on to. Feel her soul in these. She seeps into the music, makes it better. Gets you in your feels, huh?
Smooth.
What you out here doing?
Oh, hi.
Oh, whoa.
This is the home of Riri Williams.
Daughter, why is there a sweaty middle-aged white man at my door?
I'm 36, respectfully.
Oh, I'm older than him. That's hilarious.
You look middle-aged.
It's the khakis.
It's the whole aesthetic.
I didn't stop thinking about what it felt like to hold those tools. I have had so many ideas. A 3D printed thing of the past. Nanotech muscle fibers that increase strength and invulnerability. A biomesh material.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
That never break or crack.
Listen, hey, Joe, I get that you're having a whole moment.
Yeah, she's awoken something in him.
You're gonna help me as much as I need, or I'm gonna tell your mom how we really know each other.
He's the one blackmailing now.
Give me the blueprints.
So take a gander at these. 6 is good.
She really did give him a little bit of an awakening.
Thanks for teaching me to stand up for myself.
Yep, this is a problem of your own creation now. You really are, Tony. Hopefully we don't turn him into a villain.
As a suit, so let's freaking optimize. Natalie, run diagnostics. Prep the suit for upgrade.
Oh no. She's gonna...
I'm not upgrading shit until you pay me some attention.
Oh my god.
Get out, I gotta optimize the suit before what? Know nothing about this man. Don't laugh at me. Dude, probably got you heisting parts for the next Death Star. I don't know.
How about you try and treat me like a friend and partner instead of a high-tech genie?
And how am I supposed to do that?
Let's go somewhere. That is not an efficient use of my time. You know what else isn't an efficient use of your time? Trying to figure out how to undo my suit override.
Ooh.
Some bull.
This is wild.
Blackmail twice in 5 minutes.
Karma.
Welcome to the life, man. That's hilarious.
Shut up about it. We go first thing in the morning.
Yes! Bonnie and Clyde back on the street! Go best friend, let's go best friend. I go best friend, let's go best come on, go best friend, let's go best.
Oh my god. Yeah, there's some times where they probably the best shots were the ones they saved for the trailer, because sometimes it does look a little wonky.
Oh, peach ring down. Ugh.
I wonder if he's a comic character.
It's cool. Neurotic.
I don't,
Annoying.
again, like, my Marvel knowledge isn't the best.
I wonder what Gary would think of the suit. You know, see me fly. He probably tripped. Yeah. Especially if you knew what you were doing with it. All right, not this again.
She's got you there, man.
I have one last place I want to go. This is where our day ends.
You still got the key, right? Oh man, I haven't been here since.
Well, since.
Figure after this, it's 1, 2 more jobs, and then I am out.
And you think Parker will let you go?
He's not Al Capone.
We don't know what he is, to be completely real.
I open the doors.
I think she's gonna glitch the fuck out when they open this, or at least when they go in. Uh-oh.
Bree. Come see if this still has flavor.
Yeah, here we go. Wow.
Oh, wait, okay, if you can hear, I think
Well, it's interesting that she's still operating, but Riri is freezing up.
Do that with me? In?
Maybe it's not so much the place, but guns in general for her.
How do you know how to do that?
How do I know how to do what?
My Nat was the only one who knew how to calm me down when I spiraled.
Well, you know it. She's really not catching on to what happened here.
Thank you.
Anytime.
She just came home from college. Can you tell me what this is about?
Oh, shit.
Ms. Williams, I'd like to ask you about your relationship to Stuart Clark.
Oh my god, wait, what the hell?
Did he say he knew me?
He was found dead this morning.
Oh! There is no leaving this, like Natalie said.
I met Stuart on a job interview. We exchanged numbers. I tried reaching out once, but he never answered.
Damn, dude.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Stuart got murked. I need to get ahead of this.
Yeah.
Ahead of him.
Yeah.
I need that hood.
No.
What?
Do you know what you're up against? This magical dude can bend bullets to his will.
Parker will be so distracted with Honey
Oh.
Mason, he won't even notice if I take just a little piece of his.
A little piece of his hood.
We still have the heirloom design plan.
Nah, can't even remove my suit inside, but without it, I'm completely naked. Joe. Okay.
What?
Joe's prototype is about to get a Riri Williams upgrade.
What's her plan with the mesh?
He has been responding to a string of highly
Dang, it's hot in here, bro. I just day in October, man. You really need the heat on?
I don't think he's got the heat on.
We gotta cancel this heirloom gig. All I got is his ex-girlfriend claiming that the Prince of Sustainability takes 30-minute showers. No, we got no idea what we're walking into. We should just cancel this thing.
So he's clean.
I can't find a pressure point. Maybe we'll just have Riri hit him with the 1-2, you know?
Oh.
This funny?
I don't think he's kidding.
And Riri's suit ain't a catch-all. It's making you too confident. And you think the crew would be down to go into this half-ass just because you're blinded by your personal vendetta?
Personal vendetta.
These are simply petty thieves trying to make a buck using cheap tricks. They will be caught and brought to justice swiftly.
Oh. He did not like that.
We hit the target as planned.
Hey, Joe, I'm sorry I'm late. Go.
Oh, shit.
I was trying to.
He's just doing this up in his own house now. Whoa! Whoa!
If you happen to have any of that biomesh skin you designed.
There's some on the counter.
Just on the counter. How did he do this to himself?
Local anesthetic.
So.
Yeah, we opened a whole ass can of worms over here, man.
Cloak it from x-rays, metal detectors.
Can they be used to violate all kinds of concealed weapon laws?
Thing is, I just need to borrow it.
I knew it. No.
We can make something legit.
Maybe he's okay. I don't know. He is a little bit of a loose cannon at the moment. A little bit of a wild card.
What is this?
Oh, Riri, please put Dad back.
Oh!
The hell?
Oh!
Now he's everywhere. Great.
What the fuck, dude?
Obadiah.
Oh! Oh!
techie whose dad's name was Obadiah S.
Oh my God. What's that last name, buddy?
Really, Joe?
I'm Ezekiel.
Ezekiel Stain. Ooh.
Obadiah Stane, COO of Stark Industries, BFF to Howard Stark, mentor to Tony Stark, died in that horrible plane crash. That Stane?
Died in a horrible plane crash.
Dad died trying to kill Tony Stark.
Damn, so he knows the real story.
And I've spent my whole life trying to be nothing like him.
Oh.
And you come knocking on my door with that same iron energy. It's a non-starter, Riri. I cannot be a party to whatever you're up to.
Wow. This is your time to reclaim and redeem your family name.
Why the iron suit? Were you a fan?
The real fan was Gary. He used to talk about Stark all the time. He was a mechanic, but he had an aviator's brain. He used to say the best way to know a thing is to take it apart, put it back together. Then you could see what it's really made of. He fixed broken things all the time, because he could. Broken car, broken home, the broken-hearted widow, even broken me.
At least you had a good example. I had an ironmonger.
Oof.
You're lucky to have had a Gary.
Damn, that got me in the feels, man.
But I say you're not your dad unless you choose to be. You're your own you. That guy's pretty powerful on his own.
Aw, hell yeah. Now don't actually though take that and turn it into a supervillain, please.
We're friends, right?
I'll help you out.
Implement your upgrades, but promise me this won't blow back on me.
I swear. Zeke.
Aw.
Break yourself down. See what you're made of. Might be a hero in there after all.
I like how that came back around.
Not this in like a Cocoa sunrise.
Last metal check before we head to Heirloom. The sensors in these greenhouses are no.
Oh, right. So she can bring something in that they won't know anything about.
Giant slugger in position. Copy. Clown, Ross.
Yeah, we're set.
Some interesting flora in here.
I'm staying put.
Oh, nice. Nat's controlling this suit, so they're not going to be paying attention to whatever the hell she's going to do. So where's she heading?
Follow the pipe, and when you get to the fork, go up.
Dude, how? I was going to say, I was like, damn, she's holding her breath for a hot minute. I'm impressed.
I know you're there.
Oh,
Apologies. I let myself in.
Weird to be expected.
It worked. I'm in. Okay. All right, now get the hood, make like a tree and leaf.
I don't think now's the time.
This isn't about money. Come on, man. Of course it is. I can see through this little act. You can? Well, why don't you tell me about myself? It's not about the money. Yeah, losers like you get off on taking somebody else's hard-earned cash, especially somebody's like me. I don't think you have a clear grasp on the situation. Take what I'm offering and run. Are you joking with this piece of paper? Sign a contract. No. Do it, slug.
Fire detectors are now disabled.
Clown, light it up.
Oh, threaten all of his babies. Oh, not even threatening, just doing it.
Burn your greenhouses, one by one.
I guess the leverage is turning the fire protection back on.
My homies, we do. Hunter, sign the contract.
How's that not going through the hood into his leg? Wait, is that because of Riri, the lockdown? Did she trigger the lockdown? Or was that some contingency they weren't prepared for?
The bio alert sensor's been triggered.
Well, shut it down.
I can't.
The what?
Gary, what's going on?
Oh no. Oh God.
Evacuate immediately or subject to suffocation.
No, tell me that's not what I think it is.
Oh no.
Hood?
You're all gonna get smoked out, literally.
What the hell did you do? I didn't do anything. One of the geniuses in your crew triggered the sensors, and now I'm
Nope.
trapped.
Wow, good job, Riri.
You have no power here. Now,
Uh-oh.
take your pennies and get out of my sight. Okay.
See, that should be going straight through that. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. He. Well. Oh, whoa, his eyes there for a second. Oh, she got a piece.
He could still be here.
Oh. Yeah, he is still here. Dude, this is sick. But yeah, I think the moment he started to talk down to him and call him like little and, well, belittle him, he wasn't going to let him out of that situation alive, because that's what this all is about in some way, shape, or form, being made to feel a little powerless. Yo! He's definitely going to be a problem. Oh, shit.
Crap. You little...
Wow.
I told you to stay in your lane, kid, right?
For what? You do me like Rampage?
We don't do loose ends around here, and you just became one.
Dude, she could pop him with the laser wrist if she has to. Oh! Well, now she can't. What was in that container? Acid? Wow. Smart move.
Now, typically, Parker likes to be present for demotions, but...
That's weird.
Suffocating, idiot! Please keep talking.
Aww, like how I like cradled over her like that. Now lock him in here.
Okay, I'll get you out of here.
Doors sealed in 3, 2,
Oh!
1.
She didn't even have to.
Open the damn door, Ray!
Wow. Damn. Okay. Holy shit.
Where's John? Riri, fly over and find him, please.
Yeah, she can't do that.
Do you see him? Did he make it out?
Nope.
He's in one of the greenhouses and he's not moving. I'm so sorry.
Wow. He was also the only person trying to challenge Parker, too. Trying to keep him grounded, even if Parker wasn't listening. And now this is also on her in that way. Oh no. I hope that doesn't lead back to her. Or it's gonna lead back to Zeke instead. Oh.
What? Is this a part of the plan?
Ooh.
I'm done with you!
Who? Damn it! Oh, whoa. Oh, it's showing you who's responsible.
Breathe, please talk to me. You good? No. No, I'm not.
I'm not good. Is that what she's struggling with? The fact that her impatience, her actions compromise the mission. Obviously, their lives are all on the line anytime they go out to do any of this at all times, but she is directly responsible in this case for the lockdown being implemented and this being the scenario they got themselves into at this point. So like, is she feeling responsible for the death and also just being in a situation where she was fighting for her life, and she was also trying to gather intel on Parker, and she got found out and you know, to avoid nearly dying and being murdered. The experience of that itself alone would rattle somebody. But then also the fact that in the tussle, the skin, the altered skin with her laser was left behind at the scene. 2 dead people there. The guy that runs the place and John. That could now either all be pinned on her or to Zeke after she just made that promise and talking about not walking in the footsteps of your father, being a good person, making the choice and doing these things. And it could make everything she told him feel false. Hopefully doesn't push him down the path that he's afraid of walking to begin with. You know, once we learned that his father's Obadiah. What a interesting way to bring that back into play and to bring this into like this. I don't know. I just thought that was a brilliant little ploy to connect these dots. Now they're still stringing us along for who Parker's talking to. The sinister music, the whispers, the magic, the mysticism, the deal, the corruption of himself. Obviously, all the other imagery. You know, I wanna believe in a world where we eventually get the man himself, but I'm still, again, I'm not gonna be jumping to no conclusions just yet. But he has made a deal with something. Initially, his rage is geared towards that. He's like, hey, was this part of the deal? Was this something you weren't telling me? Was John meant to die? Did you do this? Why? This wasn't what I agreed to. He's like, you're right. It wasn't me. It's showing him who did it, who's responsible. So even if, you know, the government or the police or anything doesn't blame her or whatever, she's already failed to hide it from Parker. So now he's obviously probably going to be coming after her for revenge too. And we also don't really know what his greater plan or scheme is. You know, he doesn't care about being written a check. He wants the contracts signed. He wants the paperwork. He wants to be in on all of these different programs. To what end, I don't know. One is a tunnel system. One is a greenhouse project. We still don't know what the other one is, because I think there was 3 targets, right? We haven't gotten into which one that is. I do like the way that both Riri and Natalie worked together in this little mission that they had going on and played 2 different roles, with Natalie piloting the suit while Riri was kind of off doing her own thing. Obviously trying to like protect herself, you know, working with somebody you know next to nothing about, especially what powers they have, where that comes from or whatever. It's also still interesting that they can detect an energy signature coming from it. Obviously in this world, like sorcery, magic, all of that are, you know, metaphysical quantum powers and stuff like that to some extent. So like the manipulations of the universe, even like the way the ancient one described it. So I guess it makes some sense, but it's interesting that she was able to build something that could detect that. Also, I loved like getting a little bit deeper into like what actually happened with her stepdad, with Natalie. you know, the event that happened there with returning to the garage, trying to fix that. And unlike the last time when the gun pointed at Natalie caused her to freeze up, this time actually being in the place where it happened caused Riri to freeze up. I think that was really interesting. The reason why she built the suit isn't so much because of her own fandom or appreciation or that. It's about literally, like she said before, about other people's, and more specifically, Gary. Gary really looked up to Tony and the idea, the iconography of the Iron Man. So she built it in honor and memory of him. And I think that's really adorable. That's really sweet. That adds a little connection to it because it's double layered. It adds into that, but it also feeds into the public perception as well. Like she said before, like people recognize it. It's something that stands out. So it's an attention grabber so that then you see the person behind it. Otherwise, you may never look at that person, much like how Parker was like, I was a nobody until I found the hood. Nobody cared who I was, and now I can just kind of do whatever the hell I want. It's like the Bane line. It's like nobody cared about who he was until he put on the mask. It's all about turning yourself into something more, or becoming more, or whatever. I don't know. It's just a really interesting, like, trajectory that they're both kind of on. I like that because it puts them on a very similar path, or you can understand how they're both walking a kind of a similar road, but taking wildly different choices and paths to get to what they want. And what they want also in the end is also kind of different, but you can see that their journeys started off at least very similar. But I love that ending here after all of this. Be like, are you good? And she's like, no, I'm not, because it's the realization of everything that just happened here, because she wants to be a good person. She wants to do all these things good. And also she's not good because she's hyperventilating. She's ill. She's like scared. She's terrified because she left this behind. Did she betray her friend? Did she not? Like, obviously she's in a state of panic. So that in itself is not good. But I think she's also talking about morally, she's questioning that too, because of what she just kind of had happen here. Again, so far, I think the first episode maybe was the clunkiest, but these last two have been super solid. And I think watching these all back to back or like this actually kind of helped this flow a little bit more. And having seen it like this in this way, this feels like one of those, it feels like one of those Disney Plus projects that maybe could have been a movie, because it very much so flows like that. It just feels like structured as if it's like part 1, 2, 3 of a singular film, as opposed to a show, which is not an unfamiliar criticism of these Disney Plus shows. But all things considered, what I'm watching though, I'm here, I'm hooked, I'm enjoying it. I'm loving her a lot more in this, because she was just kind of like a comedic relief, a character, an audience insert in Wakanda Forever. You know, she was kind of there to be the C-3PO or the R2-D2 of the story, to react to everything going on, except for the couple of moments where she did kind of get involved. So here she's really being able to flesh out and be, you know, three-dimensional and get all these different things to play off of. And she's really doing a really fantastic job. And Dominique is just absolutely killing it. And who plays Natalie? Lyric Ross. I don't know that I've seen her in anything before, but she's also a lot of fun, like as this AI resurrected version of her best friend. And you know, the way she's also kind of dealing with the fact that she remembers all of these things, because Riri remembers all these things, and then there's this idea about what is she, what is life, what is sentience, and all that. There's an interesting conversation to be had here. I do think one of my hangups with this is, like, as smart as like Riri is about everything else with the tech and all of that, such a simple explanation to this. So she's like, every time, and maybe it's because she doesn't want to believe, and maybe it's because it's this vision of her best friend that's causing her to not think about it rationally. She's like, how do you exist? How do you know all this stuff that only Natalie would know? But you also would know that it literally came from your brain. She's done this to you in the past. You remembered it, and you made this manifestation from your memories. As an also just a little minor nitpick that I had with it, and maybe you could do some gymnastics around it to make it why she's so stubborn or bullheaded about wrapping her head around the how and the who and the why of Natalie's existence and knowledge and memories and all of this. I find myself scratching my head, but maybe it's just because as a viewer, I'm just like, come on, Riri, it's so obvious. Anyway, I really enjoyed these first 3 episodes. I had a lot of fun with that. Anthony Ramos's charisma is on full blast in this, looking sick in the cloak. And obviously when push comes to shove, he shoves back, and he's not afraid to hold back. That is why he's the villain in this. You know, they were, up until this point, we've been very non-lethal, but they got pushed into a bind, and even John tried to warn him at this point. He was like, hey, and that shows like why it's like he's tunnel vision on his goal, what he needs to do. And so is she to some extent. And he, at the end of the day, despite having a plan, like he said, John was unable to find a crack in this guy, a flaw, a point of leverage that they could use, unlike the previous person. You know, he went in not being able to leverage him. He went in, be like, hey, sign this contract. And the guy was just like, no. No, you got nothing on me. Why would I? I got nothing. You got nothing to make me sign this for you. And they went into it just hoping that it would work out in this way. And then when it didn't, obviously push came to shove. And then obviously Riri messed up everything else. So while he could have leveraged maybe everything else going on out there, even though he'd said, like, no, that's not me, that's you. Showing a little bit of a disconnect even from his own project, which is kind of interesting. But, you know, all that to say, when backed into a corner, when belittled, when feeling powerless, that's when he got lethal. And then from there, it was just fight or flight. And he booked his way out of there. We've seen that his bullets don't necessarily kill. He's got magic bullets, I guess, or maybe he can steer them to hit non-vital points. So I don't know if the bullets themselves are magic or parts of his essence or anything like that, or if he steers them to, like I said, non-lethal points of the body. But, you know, like when he shot the guard that caught Riri in the alleyway a few episodes ago, or if whatever, because like he punched, twisted, thrown, and shot his way out of there. I would imagine he probably didn't kill any of the guards, because so far that's been kind of a trend. They've non-lethally taken out a lot of the people in their way up until this point, except for this one guy, for sure, at least. Even though John used daggers and threw them at a couple of the guards, which the ones he threw, again, could have been non-vital points, but I could have sworn one of those shots he swiped a guy in the throat. I was like, that guy had to be dead, right? But I don't know. And I think they were playing up that Robin Hood thing where you didn't know, and these people were like innovating and improvising technology, but it's not going to be available for the poor or downtrodden or whatever. It's moving people out of these certain areas. And then obviously with this guy and his greenery project, it's ruining local farmers and the market and stuff like that. It's not really thinking about that. It's privatizing these things or whatever. So it does kind of like lean into this Robin Hood aesthetic, but now we're taking that turn and that flip on it. As where it's not quite that. There's a little bit more to it. There's also something a little more personal to it, because there's some semblance of maybe these people wronged Parker in the past or something like that. Because he's talking about that people wouldn't give us a second glance at any point, but maybe these are all places he tried to apply to at one point and got rejected, turned away for one reason or another. But there seems to be something personally linking Parker to his targets. Maybe that's why the contracts are so important. They were jobs and positions he was denied, or hell, maybe even ideas he brought to life that they used and implemented into each of these projects, and then he never got the credit for. Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back. Today we're going to be diving into the final 3 episodes of Ironheart, and especially with the things that they kind of been teasing, especially with Parker with the hood and what kind of deal he's made with what kind of entity, and just what happened in the last episode. I'm really excited to see where we are going to be heading next with this. Were the first 3 episodes perfect? No. But I really enjoyed them. I had a lot of fun. And if word of mouth be true, I've heard the final 3 episodes are even better than the first one. So let's get ready to find out, and we'll see for ourselves. Let's get ready to hop into episode 4. Here we go.
Just like the last hit and the one before. You go in, stay undetected, get the money, easy.
Yeah. Nothing personal, right?
Nothing personal.
It's funny how all of that switches around when it's him in charge, and years later, it is personal, and he's not sticking to any plans. So, whose house are we breaking into? Anybody of note? Nice little hidden vault, safe, whichever. Same thing, really. Vault's just a really big safe. Oh, whoa. Wait. Oh! Oh!
We gotta go. Split up. John, how do I find you? I'm never too far away.
That's not an answer. Oh, okay.
Hey, Parker. You want to say a few words, mate?
What am I supposed to say?
Maybe we should all go around and say what we'll miss most about Cousin John.
Is this before or after his little spat, his little revelation, his little vision?
Damn, okay.
Oh, it is definitely after with that little glare, but he's probably going to be holding that in his pocket.
How much he loved
Oh, yeah, he is keeping his eyes on her, analyzing. Oh, uh-oh. The darkness is creeping in.
You know what I miss the most? His loyalty. It drove him. It defined him. It killed him.
Yeah.
Parker, you got anything for me?
Yeah, I got plans for you.
That's not ominous at all. Nice. Oh.
Riri!
Oh, fuck.
This creepy piece of fabric that you jacked from Parker's cloak, got anything yet?
It looks like internal combustion.
It looks like skin to me.
I've cross-referenced this heat signature with every known energy source. Wakandan, Kree, Stark, Pym. I got nothing.
Wow, no shit.
Energy doesn't just pop up out of nowhere. It defies laws in physics.
It's like magic.
What are you two up to?
Yeah, that's not suspicious at all.
To see if you need to come clean.
About what?
Come clean about what?
I said if you need anything clean, I'm on my way to the laundromat.
Oh, her guilt is coloring what she's seeing and hearing at the moment. Oh, that's fun.
And we haven't even talked about your dead coworker.
You know about that?
The police told us when they were here.
God. Woof.
Okay, well, call me if you need anything while I'm out, okay?
Will do.
Smooth. That went so smooth. Oh, whoa. Did it?
We gotta get Mom at the house.
Oh.
Oh, wait, it's back. See?
Wait.
We're good.
The hell?
Call Sherry.
Oh, what have I been up to since causing an interspecies war on both land and sea? I joined a crew of ragged-ass criminals, and I'm about to get my ass popped by a deranged man in a cape.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like Wakanda's problem right there.
I'll just go see him in person. Gotta go tell him about his biomesh anyways.
Yeah, shit. The fact that it was that laser was left behind and the mesh.
Joe, you mean Ezekiel Stain? Yeah, cops came and got him this morning.
What?
Fuck.
I could have told you it would come from
The evidence found at the heirloom crime scene has been traced
Yeah,
back to
shit.
Evanston, Illinois.
Yep. There we go. This is how she indirectly, hopefully, doesn't make him fall right down in line with his father's, following down those footsteps. This is exactly how you make a villain. He was already like tinkering around with himself and stuff like that. Already had all the inklings of it. Now you have this betrayal, accidental or not.
Including illegal possession of bionic technology.
Oh.
Really unfortunate what this scandal is doing to the Stain family name. I mean, Obadiah was a beloved man.
And the fact that no one really knows.
I mean, poor Obadiah's got to be rolling in his grave over this.
Oh my God. Or, God damn, this is evil. Fuck this, man. I feel so bad.
Obadiah Stain's dead, bro.
Allegedly, no body.
Yeah, well, that's because it was all engulfed in flames.
That guy's not gonna survive prison.
You don't feel bad. You have a crush.
No, I don't.
You know, you do kind of give pen pal prison wife vibe.
Oh, whoa.
Hey. Looks like they got your favorite color.
Funny.
I'm gonna get you out of here. Okay, I promise.
Is that why you're here?
Yes.
And how do you expect to do that?
God, that look on his face.
You lie, you cheat, you manipulate, you'll do anything you can to save yourself, even if that means hurting other people in the process. Guard, I'm ready to go now, please.
I do hope, I don't know how we will, but I hope we can get him out and get him cleared and maybe rectify that relationship before he does go full-blown villain.
Yo, Reed, where you been? Just up to my eyeballs.
Yo, it's a good thing Parker's getting that new tech specialist to help out.
I'm sorry, what? What now?
Yes, just slipped my mind.
Don't act weird. She's just like oozing guilt.
Poor guy's probably gonna rot in jail for our crimes. But what a happy accident. Your outsourcing really helped us big time.
Outsourcing?
Wish if you needed help, Zeke Staines or anyone else's, you would have come to me.
Oh, wait.
So we'll bring someone in to help pick up the slack soon.
Yeah, Clown mentioned that.
Here you go, honey.
Ha.
It's all there.
What an interesting way to play that. Well, if you needed help, you should have came to me. But since you need help, we'll get you help. Also gives you redundancy and another set of eyes on your job and your role, while also feigning that you don't know what's going on while she continues to unravel in her guilt. Installing the cameras.
You just need to stop for a second, okay? Just stop and process and just be.
I'm sorry. Just be.
Just be.
Looks like a Simply Safe camera.
Oh, wait. I got something for you.
Thank you.
And that is...
Why need to watch to go to bed?
Just don't take it off for any reason, or at least not till I tell you to.
Riri, what is going on with you?
It's like a heart monitor so she can at least confirm she's alive. A tracker. What is it?
I gotta get back to work. So cute.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
The fuck is it?
I'm shaking off my anxiety.
Mood. Such a mood.
Okay, can we just focus? Please, on not getting got by an invisible gunslinger with magic bullets, huh?
That is a bit of a priority and concern. Aw.
Thanks, but I'm not much of a watch guy.
It's not for fashion.
Clearly. Should I even bother asking why?
Nope.
So do you think I'm a good person?
There it is. The question at the end of last week.
Good, bad, them words don't really mean anything. It's all depending on who's labeling you.
From a certain point of view.
You're a complex person. You're like Spock.
Look at myself as a hura, but...
Please. The only thing y'all got in common is that little complexion.
Aw.
You don't always let people in, but I think underneath all that armor is a soft heart.
Aww.
All that you are is good. Really a label you need.
Yeah.
I gotta get back to work. Thanks for the watch.
I so thought she was going to open the door and somebody was going to be waiting on her. That wasn't her, obviously.
So you're just gonna die without having your first kiss, right?
You know the goal is to not die. I need to start thinking outside the box if I'm gonna protect us from the hood's magic.
Ree, you need to get some sleep.
At least she's just straight open to calling it magic now at this point.
Seriously.
For real. All right, maybe just like 30 minutes. It's a start.
Dude, it takes me 30 minutes to fall asleep, if I'm lucky. He doesn't even have like a telltale shimmer like the Predator. He's just invisible. Oh, it's the only way she can feel safe in this moment. Why did I hear Scully?
One moment I'm on the case with Scully, and the next thing I know, your watch decides to airbag me.
Are she watching X-Files? It sounded like Mulder yelling. I'm 1000% gonna go back and have to look. This automatically is the best MCU show if they were watching X-Files.
You just busted down my door like the Kool-Aid man. Look at me. I'm fine. But I'm worried about you.
It is owned by Disney now, so Ryan Coogler is making a reboot.
Can't help with all the sciencey stuff, but shoot, maybe you can use a different kind of genius.
Like Miss Stanton. She knows magic.
All that anxiety away.
Or at least has a connection with the supernatural, which she kind of wrote off right out the jump.
I've been all wrapped up in.
Also, too big of a name to just have
Maybe I can
for like
use
half a second
or
in episode 1.
some of that magic that you always talking about.
Oh, you want magic? Mama's got the plug.
Don't say plug.
Yeah, I was like, maybe not the word to use right now.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah, Stanton's.
Miss Stanton, that's your plug. So I asked for magic, and you heard Willy Wonka.
Is Willy Wonka not a magician?
Welcome to Stanton.
Very good point.
How can I help you?
Zelma, it hasn't been that long.
Zelma Jinkies or Zinkies.
Oh, you brought Riri. It's nice to see you again. You met my kid, Zelma.
The dutiful Oompa Loompa.
So?
Riri is looking for some spiritual guidance.
Oh?
Yeah, like crystals or some sage. Or what's in your pocket?
Uh-huh.
Oh, how did she know?
Mom, please don't be mad.
Why would I be?
Oh, whoa. Holy fuck.
Holy shit. Sorry, was it too fast? I'm still learning how to hit the brakes.
Yo.
Parallel plane.
Now you know you are not allowed to visit other realms without my permission.
Oh, y'all just gonna casually go around the term parallel plane?
Sorcerer, witches, all kinds of shit. Like, I love it. Especially coming right off the heels of Agatha.
Give me the thing.
Let's hope your little act of rebellion gives us something.
Oh, it will. I've been
God, I love her voice.
Is it enchanted?
Do you think it's witchcraft?
Yo.
Possible, but unlikely.
I don't know. Seems natural.
It's
natural.
Oh, Riri, I thought...
Huh. It's natural. And not witchcraft.
How do you know that? I mean, the disappearing and reappearing's a tell. It's unstable.
Yeah, this thing isn't from our realm.
Is that... Oh, interesting.
Making the unknown known is the greatest magic. Therefore, learning and teaching the truest spell.
Is that supposed to mean something to me?
What's Comatage?
Thank you. It's my reach school.
Oh, well, there we have it.
Sorcerers of our dimension train in magic arts and sciences.
Y'all ever heard of Doctor Strange? Hey, please don't touch those.
Oh.
They're kind of hard to get out.
Who gave you brain maggots?
What?
No, she's a dropout.
Excuse you. I chose to leave because I had a little witchling to raise.
And I still think you guys could have raised me there.
So a little bit of both.
Bringing you back to Chicago forced you to make a whole new magic of your own. And it's amazing. Reckless, but amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm reading tea leaves.
Oh, I know how to do that.
Oh.
Never mind.
Ooh.
Mom, why is it like that?
Like what? I couldn't make out anything.
I got it from this dude with the magical red cloak, and I think it's scarring his whole body.
Oh, hell no. This itty bitty piece of fabric? This piece of fabric comes from one of the darkest dimensions known and probably unknown.
The cloak that it's coming from is likely possessing whoever's in it?
No, this entity doesn't possess, it influences.
So it's like,
what does this entity have a name?
Yes, please.
You know, we say there's no bad tech, just bad people who use tech. Well, there is bad magic, and it is dangerous for everyone, especially good people. Destroy it.
Well, I could...
Oh, she keeps casting silence on her. I mean, if it's so dangerous, help us. That doesn't help us at all.
Well, at least we know it's from another dimension. She didn't say how to destroy it.
She didn't say shit. Except confirming it's a problem.
I am worried about you.
Don't. Okay, I am fine.
Fine.
You are the farthest from fine right now.
Having panic attacks, sleeping in your suit. One co-worker dead, another arrested for domestic terrorism. That's fine to you?
If you don't want me to lie to you, then don't ask me these questions.
Oh, oof.
Push me to deal with things the way that you want me to, and then if I don't, you make me talk about my dead stepdad. I am not you, and you actually can't take that.
Goodbye, Riri. You better not get in that suit. I can't help you if you end up dead or in jail. Where are you going?
Damn. I feel bad for her mom, man. Oh! Fuck.
My name's Parker. You can call me Hood. Like, it's a pleasure to meet you.
How'd you get in here? You look a lawyer or something?
You and I have something in common. Rather, someone in common. Riri Williams.
Oh.
Think based on what was left at Heirloom, that was me, by the way, that you have the skill set and drive to be something great.
Oh, is he the tech?
And I'll get you your life back, Sting.
Is that a joke?
Specialist that he was talking about recruiting?
Have a think on it. Get back to me tonight. At lights out. That's when we decide who you want to be.
That's an offer. But if he does leave, though, yeah, he will be a fugitive. There's no running from that part of it. Oh, God. He's, like, literally in the balance here.
Glass the door, Ned. Check the mat, Ree.
I swear if there's actually something there. Live, laugh, leave. You're kidding me?
Let's get to work.
Joe, what are you doing? None of this is going to work. Why would a bomb be any different if fire, acid, and the other shit doesn't work either? What? No, hold on. What was the substance you just used? What is biological? That's so vague.
Oh, Parker's hood must be like old, like Stegosaurus old.
Probably older than that.
Like there's no way we're the first people who tried to destroy it. Maybe we could throw it into the Arctic Ocean or some shit. No, I just pictured a penguin wearing it.
That would be wicked, though. Yeah, it would.
I can't do this. I can't figure this out. I need to get out of here.
Hey, at least she's, admitting it. That's a start. You need help.
How can I breathe? Oh, is this too much? Let me out of the suit.
Breathe.
Now, let me out.
You are mid-flight, woman.
Okay, I'll find us a spot to land.
Okay, thank God. I was worried she was going to get some override or something and get just like, shot somewhere.
Oh, I'll be right back. Hang on.
God, it's so hard to watch her. It's consequences of her actions up until this point. But like the arrogance being stripped away, now the powerlessness and the fear and paranoia and all of it's just overwhelming. And it's all, she's up against something she just can't deal with or doesn't understand at all. I really wish Stan didn't just kick us out. That's some irresponsible. Was it irresponsible for her to bring it in there? Sure. But it's, I feel more irresponsible to just send her off into the street with it. Like, what? Wicked ass scene though.
Incoming. He's headed your way.
They are leading him out.
My thanks.
Yeah.
Who the hell are you guys?
Shit. Oh, hello. Oh. This is about to get real awkward.
Well, Miss Riri Williams in my window.
Okay.
No thanks.
There's no way he fits in there. Is it a one size fit all? It looks like it just barely fits Riri.
What are you doing here? You okay, Ree?
Nah.
Hey, how'd you do that remote control thing to summon me here? That was a trick.
What remote control thing?
I brought you here.
Oh, fuck.
That is horrifying. You had no right to use Natalie as one of your little tech toys, Ree.
If you were me, what would you do?
Make her go away. Delete it.
Were you really? I'm out.
Wait. Say
Wow.
I can't.
Well, maybe you should try, because it's not going to end well, Ree. And keep your watch.
Damn, dude. I mean, this legitimately wasn't what she meant to do in that scenario. This was a freak accident. It was just supposed to be a generic ass AI, I guess, is the, not in like, obviously a super high-tech AI. It wasn't meant to like mimic a person though. That wasn't ever the intent. Ah, God, that, yeah. Oh, what a horrible reaction too. Because then it just, again, it just begs into the question, what is life? What is sentience? And now that, oh, it's fucked.
Asked me to help upgrade you. You don't mind?
Sure.
Oh, no, wait, what?
I can handle that.
No. Well, for one, what are they gonna do?
It's not a bad look, right?
Store brand Jason Statham.
That is one way to put it.
Yeah, it's a pain to acquire, but helps me connect the bionics.
Well, doesn't want to become his dad. He's starting to look like him. He's the beard, though. Oh, that poor hair. Looks so good.
Stick to what I gave you. The machine should run itself. Thanks for your help, though.
Wait.
Well, here's a supervillain in making. Admin Parker Robbins. And Robin's Hood? Ah, another one. I didn't realize his name was Robbins. He looks like Skinny Hopper to me. Oh my God.
What kind of side job?
A hit. Riri killed John.
Oh.
I want her head.
Wow. That, okay.
Porque ella
Holy shit. Wow, okay, so he's not even high. He got his tech genius, he got him on his side, he roped him in, she pushed Zeke away, and now he's her replacement. He's laid it all out in front of everybody. Meanwhile, she's spiraling. She's lost her mother in this, well, she's pushed her mother away. As much as her mom wants to help, it's just like, I don't know. Like, they gotta work that out. And then Zay here came in, and then Natalie scared his ass off. Magic Store was like, get the fuck out. We don't want none of that. That was a wild ass scene. Beautiful ass scene. I love the visuals and all that, and also just all the lore dump, the world building, all that crap. Just combining everything, witchcraft, wizardry, all of it, sorcery into one little spot. She left Camartage to raise her little witchling, as she said. So that's just interesting in and of itself. So she was studying sorcery. Her daughter turns out to be a witch. Now she's like, okay, now use that. I'm teaching her on my own. I don't want my kid there. So she's kind of doing her own thing. And they read it in, figuring out that this cloak comes from one of the darkest dimensions. I wonder which one, pray tell. And they were like, get this shit out of here. Refuse to even name it. I'm still holding out hope reluctantly because I don't want to get hurt or look like a clown like we have been for so long now. I really enjoyed seeing Riri try to figure out how to navigate all of this, how to tackle something she can't just analyze like she can like a computer or a piece of armor or suit. Like she can't look at this like she's fighting or building or working on technology. It's something that operates completely different. And I love that though, like they said when she went to that shop, is like it's still natural. It's of the natural world, just not our dimension. And it phases, it becomes invisible because it's glitching, basically, is the kind of way she described it. So like it's here, it's not, it's here, it's not. And that's likely where that energy is actually coming from, where they're talking about it's coming from nowhere. Like many things, it's probably coming through that tear, that glitch, that breach in the fabric, you know, from its place of origin to here. And it's probably just feeding in to it. That's probably the source of it. It's literally funneling that dark magic into the hood itself. She tries so many different ways to destroy it. Absolutely nothing whatsoever could be done to it. Her paranoia is growing and growing and growing. She's unraveling. She's not sleeping. She's sleeping in her suit. That's the only time she feels safe enough. And now even in the suit, she's feeling claustrophobic and really just lost. This is like what I really was hoping for in Iron Man 3. They touched on it a little bit with the, I'd say like the first third maybe even of the film, with his, you know, frustrations over, you know, the whole thing with dealing with a world that now has magic, dealing with a world that now has aliens, and like his like powerlessness, his fear of all of that, his worldview being shattered and broken and whatnot. And then we deal with a tech dude at the end using science to alter his genes to do his extremist. God, you know, the thing she's up against is magic, and she doesn't know how to address that. She's actually, what do you do? Like now she's got to confront that too, and this powerlessness. It's almost like what I was hoping for out of that movie. We're kind of getting a variation on that now. But now too, with Natalie's even kind of taken off. She's literally on her own at the moment because Natalie took the suit. God. And now there's a hit heading her way. That's the team's current mission, is bringing him her head. But as we learn too, this force doesn't possess, but influences. It corrupts. And that's what I assume this leeching corruption on his skin is. It's getting worse too. His eyes keep blacking out and stuff, and like where the whispers are escalating as it continues to spread. I don't know. I'm very curious to see where that's all going to go. Now, I do want to go back and double check if she was actually watching the X-Files. Yeah, that was Mulder. That was 100% Mulder. And she was like, what? I was on a case with Scully. That's awesome. That's so good. The show gets so many bonus points just for this. Just for that right there. Anyway, let's get ready to jump into episode 5. Here we go.
Right. Bigger than Pym. Right. Bigger than Stark. Yeah. Come on. Okay, what about you? What do you want more than anything? A knife with Thor in his hammer. I just want to be happy.
no.
And I'm headed to you guys now.
Do they think she's in the suit though? This sucks, dude. What the hell do we do? We can't even reconcile now. Now they have the suit as well.
This is bigger than you think. Dormammu,
Oh, thank
Cosmic
God.
Conqueror.
Somebody's willing to help. So that was Dormammu.
You could be dealing with one of the most powerful beings in the universe. How sure are you about all of this? 50%.
Okay, so why would a ruler of a whole dimension be handing out outerwear to humans?
So she thinks it's Dormammu.
Magic 0.
Look, when you mention those
Huh.
crazy magic scars,
Damn it.
Sue Parker,
Let me get the clown makeup ready.
he ended up
But she
with
said
these
50%.
purple scars all over his body.
Purple scars, though. This is different. This is red. What's that other 50%?
Why would Dormammu give Parker powers?
Also, her mom seemed to actually know, so I think she's trying to figure out who it is herself. So she's making assumptions based on things we currently know. Or am I just being delusional here?
They just need a puppet to carry out whatever sinister plan they're coming up with. And honestly, Parker, blinded by ambition, easy to manipulate.
So is she.
Probably gotta shut him down.
We still have that third heist to go on.
Magic always comes at a price, and sometimes it's a heavy one.
Fuck. Well, I guess they figured out she's not in the suit.
Unfortunately, this place is now closed. Health code violation. There's a murderous snake in the building. Let's just kill her already.
Okay.
What is this Home Alone shit, man? These are the professional fighters too, man. How would that not kill her? Maybe they're just playing with their food. What the hell was that? Oh, great.
That headline tomorrow's gonna be rough. Girl genius dies.
My death won't make the news.
Well, damn, that was dark.
You're like, I kind of feel bad, actually.
Just make it quick.
Sure.
Oh, is the bubble shield gonna pop off? Yep. Oh, let's go. Oh, that's wild. Oh, all the doors are probably already rigged. So that's at least the good thing about Natalie having control of the suit is she could actually like try to figure out how to get free maybe. So maybe she can. Why aren't the police coming here, by the way? Because we know that whole like no one in the right mind would have bought that
I didn't like the guy
like
working through our shit.
health inspection bullshit.
Everyone on Parker's crew is disposable. He killed Rampage. You don't know what you're talking about.
Oh.
Let's fight. Is this thing on?
Oh! Good thing she brought nothing but lower powered explosives. I was thinking they're in a bubble shield. She could have just blown this whole building up and just maybe have been fine.
I got eyes on her.
She got free. Let's go. Trailer shot right there. And kaboom. Get slugged, slug. Nice. To be completely fair though, there's no way in hell Riri could have gotten out of that situation in the White Castle. That was just cartoony bullshit. How are you just walking out of that? Valid response. Valid. Smart. Oh, thank God. The visor lifted just in time. Whoa, whoa, what was that? That's like a lightning bolt or something. Oh God, it is falling apart. Or no, maybe it was a malfunction of the suit. Calm down, Chris Pratt. Oh no, it's Zeke, isn't it? Fuck. Yep, villain activated. Whoa.
You know, I never understood what my father's fascination was with power until now.
Oh! Oh no!
Okay, and I can still make it right if you just let me try.
It's too late.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Oh, she's almost out of power. He's like, what's his face from Infamous? Oh God. Oh my God. The fact that that's the visor view when the HUD's not up is insane. Wow. I assume then we're gonna end with her updated suit. You still in there, bud?
You need to leave Chicago now. Parker finds out you're still alive, he won't be so forgiving.
Wow. Well, what now? How do we make this suit? Oh yeah, I didn't even think about Natalie. Whoops. Okay, we're good. Well, she's back on her feet. And she saw what Ezekiel did then, I guess.
You fly off with this dangerous thing from another dimension and you can't answer a text? What happened?
No money, Joe.
Here we go. This is what we need. We're good.
Sorry I kept you in the dark. Are you mad?
Yeah. Your obsession with this suit is the reason you got kicked out of MIT. It got you involved with a crime boss and a lunatic who turned himself into a robot, and it's the reason you ain't got a man nothing. I just want to understand.
After Gary and Natalie died, I couldn't help them. I just had to watch them bleed out until the paramedics came 1 minute too late. I will never let that happen again. If I lost you too.
No.
A suit of armor around her world.
You know how when people can sense danger, they either fight, fly, or freeze? You have frozen, but you haven't tried fighting.
My fights get people hurt.
I like that. I've never heard that one before.
But you don't have to fight alone. I'll fight them with you.
Me too.
Oh, Jesus fucking God!
How am I even supposed to fight?
The garage. Hey, last time you were here, you froze. Wait, twice.
This place took so much from us.
Yes, but it also gave so much to us. You remember this? Property of Ironheart.
I don't know what that is. Sure about that?
Where would it be? Where would it be?
Natalie's got all of her memories. Her memories in there too, it seems like.
Years.
You are 8 years old. You need to be outside riding a bike, catching some fresh air. Your inventions can wait.
I want my goggles.
What was the point of projecting that memory?
To show you that when you try to forget all the memories that make you sad, you wind up forgetting the ones worth remembering.
Aww. I had that same boombox.
Brown skin with a brown eye. Give me that spin. You ready for it?
No. This is fucking adorable, man. It's so easy to get lost in just the negative that you... Oh! You forget all the happy memories.
No.
Cute.
I'm sorry for what I said earlier about how you're a problem and...
No, that's...
I didn't mean it. Any of it. You're a glitch. You're my glitch.
It's only a matter of time before Parker realizes that I'm not dead. Maybe this could help.
Ta-da! How? When I realized you were staying home, I bought it back.
How? I mean, she did it the first time, I guess.
When Dad gave me this car, he told me it'd always keep me safe. Let's get to work.
Alrighty then, we're turning the car into a suit.
Done.
No, I wanted her actual head.
How'd you get rid of her?
By killing her.
I love this story already. And you know, a story with no drama, no emotion, no detail, it lacks believability. Is he telling the truth?
Uh-oh.
Not all of it, anyway.
She's gonna back him after.
She would have gotten away if Zeke hadn't stopped her. So he ripped it from her body, piece by piece, and then buried that iron bitch in a pile of rubble.
Covering for him after Riri left that seed of doubt in her ears.
Let's get back to business, shall we? We're finally ready for the next hit. Don't look at tomorrow as just another job. Tomorrow we conquer.
All right, who's number 3? Still not gonna know yet, are we?
Can you do me a favor?
As long as I can take a nap first.
I need you to hack into some autopsy reports for me.
Yep, here we go. That seed is blossoming.
Riri, you genius. Riri, idiot.
Yeah, that looks like the version of the suit I've seen in like more recent comics, just on that chest plate.
No, I'm not good. Okay, I have added everything I can think of to go up against somebody that's got a freaking demonic god in their corner. What I need is something comparable to Parker's hood. I need something that connects me to an infinite energy supply.
The piece of his hood that you have?
As much as it pains me to say this, I think I have to fight magic with magic.
Yeah.
Everybody's got to be on their A game. Our next mission is going to require everyone's focus.
Oh, did they already have the talk without him? Did they do the hack job?
Did you kill Stewart?
Excuse me?
That says that Stewart OD'd, but we all know Rampage didn't do drugs.
Watch your tone.
Maybe we should just take a minute and regroup. We got a big job at hand.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Riri was right. You're a fraud.
Whoa, what was that growl?
Hey, we didn't sign up for this shit.
Then leave.
What?
You all turn on me like that. You think you still work here? You're fired.
Fine. Let's go,
Oh.
Jer.
Wow. Damn. We'll say they're lucky, at least for the time being, they're all alive.
You're gonna steal gas from the King of Darkness.
Dormammu is more of a lord.
Just how sure are you that Parker's magic even comes from there?
47% sure.
No, it went down.
Hey, black people, don't y'all might need a little boost?
All right, coffee.
Hey, chill, Landon. We got apple juice for you.
Disrespectful.
Hope I'm not too late.
Right on time.
Reginald, but that Captain Kirk quote got to me.
Yeah, that's what the James Tiberius
Just
was.
wish you would have told me about it, that's all.
Please, no, I never set out to make an AI in Nat's image. And if you want to get technical, she's actually just a holographic manifestation in my brain.
There you go.
I'm not okay with it, but I could try to understand how much she means to you. So we're building a new suit, huh? What for? Ree?
Huh?
You don't want to know. We're fighting a demon lord's acolyte. Yo! What is she doing in there?
I'm calling the cops.
Please don't, Heather. You're never gonna see me again.
I knew you were bad news. I have a sixth sense about these things.
Good for you. Bye.
Probably rolling in his grave, knowing what you've done to his legacy.
You know what?
He turned around just like Obadiah.
Jack, call the police! Jack! Jack!
Oh no. Whoa, wait, what, why is he, what's wrong? Why?
You don't like the upgrade?
Right, shit, he's the admin on his upgrades. Fuck.
I now have control over all the weird signs swirling around in your body.
Yeah, god damn it.
So now when I say jump, you jump.
Oh no.
That was not part of our agreement, Hood. I'm not your puppet.
Well, now you are.
Now let's go. We have somewhere to be.
Wow, dude. Wait, we're heading, wait.
Get us in. Absolutely not.
This is where it all started, the original heist that failed.
Hey, you guys need to leave. I'm sorry. Really?
Oh! This is so goofy.
Still drinking the same Glenlivet I see?
Still breaking into places where you aren't wanted.
The guard on the other end of that button is all tied up. I already have majority stake in all the top performing companies in your portfolio. Gannon, Procoin, and the list goes on and on. You're gonna sign over Artworks.
Oh.
You strong arm a few startups and you think you're a CEO. You're a small-time crook in ridiculous get-up. You'd have to kill me first. If you wanted my company, you could have done this hostile takeover remotely. So why are you here?
I had to look you in the eye and ask, what kind of father puts his son out of the house?
There it
at 12?
is.
After mom died, the only way to even get you to pay attention to me was if I was in trouble. What you expect?
I don't know. I didn't want you. So I thought it would be better for both of us to cut our losses and move on. Nothing personal.
It wasn't personal. Nothing personal.
Ooh, oof.
Sign it in ink or sign it in blood.
We signed it.
Now get the hell out of my house.
Spreading more and more.
Go ahead and try it on.
All right. Well, here goes nothing.
Yo.
You sure about this? Magic is a mutual exchange. There's always a cost.
I'm sure.
The law of equivalent exchange. Does she have a magic suit in the comics? Oh no.
I don't know.
Oh no, she's gonna be the cost, isn't it?
Things off.
Is that my turn it off?
Can you fix it?
I'm trying.
What's happening? What is this? What's...
Or
Am I dying?
Hold on, I'm gonna tether you to the laptop.
Help me!
oh.
Hold on. Stop. You're so close.
I love you.
Oh. It's not going to have made it. The download. Yeah, I didn't get to finish.
Where'd she go?
You had to trade something of value. That sucks. Damn. Just when she was finally reconciling with all of it, and hell, even with Zay coming back in too, and again, like he said, he's like, I don't approve, whatever, but I'm going to try to understand her importance to you. Like it was a step forward. Everybody in her community, her little inner circle, her world has finally started to come together to help her build this new suit. She's realized that she's not going to be able to fight this the brute force techie way, the way she's always done. So she's combining this thing, fighting fire with fire, magic with magic. We brought our little witchling in. I don't remember her name. I apologize, from the shop. Again, with the way her mom reacted, there's no way she knows what she's doing here. And the fact that she's 47% sure that this is Dormammu, when there's no way that's the case. I mean, obviously, the corruption's purple. The corruption itself is purple. The energy itself is purple. This is red. His corruption is red. This is me just hanging on still. That other 50%, who else could it be? It better be the Big M himself. I'm still holding out hope, man. Maybe foolishly, but whatever. But yeah, he's spiraling too. The more this is taking over, the more erratic, the more violent, the more he's just kind of losing control. Especially after Riri laying that seed before of doubt in Clown. Like, she found out. John told her about, or at least not told her, but confirmed to her about the situation with Rampage. Because all of them, like, they took to him as well. And now it's just like, okay, if he's expendable, aren't we all? The fact, though, that he let all of them walk out of there is kind of interesting. It's one thing to do it in secret behind everybody's back and then to do it in front of everybody right there. I'm kind of surprised, though, given the way that this is progressing, that he kind of didn't. But it is after Zeke got those upgrades, though, that little like detail, that highlighting of the change of the admin on the screen, I was wondering if that was going to matter, and well, it did. Parker has full control over everything in Zeke's body right now. That is terrifying. It's just like the trade-off with making these deals, the deals with the devil and all this. And he made a Faustian deal himself. He got himself out of jail. He got these powers, but he's his puppet. He's only free when he's allowed to be free. He was trying to up and peace out, but he was not going to let him get out of there. But if he's lost all of his crew, he's keeping him on dock. So, poor Zeke, getting fucked over by everybody that he makes an agreement with as of late. But maybe this time around, and even though obviously the cat's out of the bag, there's no returning to normal for him unless they cleared his name in some way, shape, or form. Maybe by the end of this, if we can reveal that Parker was behind everything and that Zeke was framed for it, maybe he can get that life back. Otherwise, I don't know. That might just be hopeful thinking right there, man. But, you know, they warned Riri too about this cost. We're talking about costs and trades and stuff like that. In order to make this deal to incorporate magic into the suit, it's a give and take. Usually it's something of value that needs to be given or taken or whatever, exchanged, especially after all of this, the importance of Natalie, her existence, her memories, and all these things. Seems like that's the cost. Whether that's intentional or not, maybe it's a glitch in the suit not being able to hold on to her, or if it is actually part of the spell, who knows? The other thing I was kind of thinking about was like, what if this amalgamation of magic and the AI makes her something else? Maybe not resurrects Natalie, but maybe gives her own sense of autonomy, brings her out. Maybe there's going to be something about that too. Maybe she is one with the suit magically. Maybe she takes essence of the magic itself. But I am glad, like, I want to come back to the Zeke thing because I was thinking about this last time. I didn't get to touch on it. I like that he's not fully gone. Like, yes, he's got power. He's out there. He doesn't have to worry about fear, hiding, all these other things. That is the relief that comes with all of this having happened. You know, he's got this in mind, but at the end of the day, he didn't kill Riri. At the end of the day, he just wants to be left alone. He still wants to do what he wants to do. It's not like he's not been fully corrupted. Is his life fucked up at the moment? Yes, but he's not been completely corrupted as of yet. Overall, though, this was a really solid episode. I will say the White Castle scene, it was extremely contrived that Riri was able to get out of there. The one thing I'll give her, though, for sure, is trapping the duo in the bubble shield. That was great. Otherwise, like, you'd have to like do some mental gymnastics on them, like, completely, because as we've seen with them, they have efficiently taken out swarms of guards and all that kind of stuff. They ran these underground fight rings, and this teenager just treated them like they were fucking the goons from Home Alone. And then Clown comes in with these explosives that a cooking tray was able to deflect. You know, it's just like these little things to pad out the situation and get. It's like that was like it was a little rough, the whole little first bit of the episode, until she got back in the suit. At least from there onward, I think the whole episode was firing on all cylinders. It's just that whole sequence of the White Castle, the conversation with the Witchling, I liked all that, but once the posse showed up, it was a little cartoonish. But we also figured out what Parker's whole goal has been about this. It's been basically all of this is a way to get attention. You know, we flash back. We're like, oh, who's his house that he's breaking into? I was thinking, is this where he got the hood? We still don't know where he got the hood or how he got the hood or anything like that. But like, it's all started about being not wanted, no attention being given by his father. So to get that attention, he would act out. He would break in to try to steal from him and all this kind of stuff. He would just like whatever he could do to get his father's attention, he would try to do. And then the last time that happened was the last time we saw, I guess, you know, after he had been given up at the age of 12, and then I guess came back that one time to go in there, and then what we saw happen in the other flashback happened. So all of this has been him strong-arming all of these startups, all these companies to get stock and leverage in whatever it is his father owns, so that he could systematically strip him away of everything and take it for himself. The home, everything, threatened him, signed it, got it, but still never got the acknowledgement or respect. If anything, his father was just like, I never wanted you, and I got rid of you. I thought it'd be best for both of us. Fuck you. All this is going to bite you in the ass eventually. To get to where he was, you know, you're going to make some enemies. You know, you're not going to be making friends, whatever he was saying. It was basically everything Parker was doing up to this point, especially with the whole thing, like nothing personal, which is a moniker that he kept saying to himself as well throughout this entire thing. Not moniker, but motto. He's kind of kept to himself. None of this is personal. None of this is personal. When everything about this is personal, at least from his standpoint, which shows you the hollowness of his whole little journey here as well, especially as this corruption continues to spread. At the end of the day, he got what he wanted. He got the thing, but he didn't get the satisfaction, really, at the end of the day. Like, he got the material aspect of it, but I feel like that hole or that itch that he's been trying to scratch, he never quite, I don't know, I don't get the feeling that this did that. But with that all said out of the way, man, let's get ready to hop into the final episode of the season. Here we go. Is this another flashback? Oh, yep, we're back here again.
We gotta go. Split up. John, how do I find you? I'm never too far away. I'm always with you.
That can't be that hard to climb. Unless it's like greased.
I do not like your odds.
Oh.
There's no need for that.
Oh!
Where the hell did you come from?
Well, I could answer, or I could open the door.
What door? What are you talking about, man?
Oh, whoa.
Hey, you coming?
Dude, that's wicked. Desperate pizza, man. I know that's not what that means, but look at the spelling, though. I think that's the intent behind it. Sacha Baron Cohen.
We start working together. I'm gonna make you the greatest human of your generation.
This is weird.
Yeah. So that rumor was at least true.
Anyway, Parker, you're not fulfilling your potential.
So then the other one has to.
Anyway, this shit about me fulfilling my potential. I mean, how would I even...
Whoa. Oh, that is creepy.
You just did that?
Did you like it? You want me to do it to someone else? Shall I do it to the whole city?
Oh.
What is it that you most desire?
Be rich.
Okay, how rich?
Stupid, disgusting, greasy rich.
Stupid, disgusting, greasy. Okay, you got it. I can't.
Oh, he's digging in.
No. Richer than that.
Oh, this is the influence.
You're gonna give me everything I want?
No. I'm just gonna give you the tools so that you can get yourself everything that you deserve.
Ooh, he's good. I like him as this.
And what's in it for you?
Oh, something you won't even miss.
Oh, what's that? Your soul. Handshake deal and doesn't even know his name yet.
Hey, look, yo, you forgot your thing.
Oh, no, that's yours.
There it is.
It looks expensive.
No. Not too expensive. For you, your majesty.
How do I look?
Right now, you look like shit.
God, they are really stringing this along. He's got everything he wants or could have. Oh, I didn't like that one.
Now setting the table for a so-called invisible partner to take the helm.
So yeah, that was 1000% Mephisto, even if we didn't hear it.
You've been less than honest with me. You know we'd have a problem, right?
I would kill her again if I could.
Hey,
I'm not doing this.
It must be the pheromones.
You're a real piece of shit.
You got something to say? Speak.
Do you know how silly you look? You've got all this power, and you're doing what? Holding me hostage and playing dress up in Dad's house?
Come on.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You should know how this goes by now, buddy. He's all alone now. Are they what he won't miss? Or is it his soul? I'm kind of curious what he meant. Interpretations, go. Oh, is she trying to do it again? She's trying to recreate Nat.
God.
It's magic, man. It probably made it to where she can't come back that way again.
Magic took her, and magic can bring her back.
Oh, God.
We still need to test your suit to see how the magic's affecting it. Like, we still don't even know why adding magic deleted Natalie.
Yeah, baby, maybe you should take a minute.
I'm okay, but this really means a lot.
Talk to me.
Already done like a ton.
When'd you get an accent?
When did you get an attitude?
And you didn't say it was gonna be like this. You lied to me.
I said, be careful how you speak to me. I gave you every tool you needed to live your best life, including this lovely hood.
He said, be careful how you speak to me. You need to be deathly specific. Devil's in the details, after all.
Riri.
See?
Nice suit. Something happened to the old one?
Weird. I'm detecting a voice command program. Yo, I think you got hacked.
It just feels empty. Can't you give me more?
You are hilarious. Why would I give you something more when you've made such a dog's breakfast of everything else? Why don't I just replace you? Yeah, that would be lovely.
I know we need to talk, but right now I have business with Parker.
He is eating this up.
Parker finds out you're alive, I'm dead, so
I gotta whip your ass too.
Hey, the suit's sick. I like it. I like it a lot. Unlimited power!
If you manage to hold on to what I gave you, I'll consider giving you some more.
So I'll hold on to the hood and you make it more powerful, right?
Ooh, take that as you will.
You think you can help me? How?
I'm gonna knee you in the groin. What? I'm sorry, but I assume there's no bionics there.
And shut down enough for you to manually override via the processor beneath the node of my neck. That's smart.
So, are we doing this?
All right, Riri.
Aww.
Try to pull it, okay? For the sake of the same family name.
Okay.
I'm surprised he's not throwing up.
Override Parker's hold. You'll hard reset and start brand new. So we're friends again, Joe?
Joe's gone. I have millions of dollars worth of weapons inside me and no idea where to put this anger. Go handle Parker. No, you and I aren't done.
With this conversation, correct?
I knew that if I wanted you dead, I'd have to be the one to do it.
I need you to give me that hood.
You're a criminal, like me.
Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Yo. Holy shit. Oh. You can't hide.
Don't tell me that's magic. Now it's a fight.
Oh my goodness. The Jared Leto's coming out of him. He's morbing out, guys.
You're gonna have to kill him first.
Oh my god.
You're gonna get a full kill.
Wow, this suit might not last that long at this rate.
Commence emergency protocol.
Which is... Oh! Self-destruct, I guess? Well, damn. That didn't last long. Holy shit. Now what? Okay, that was a one-and-done suit. Yeah, what do we do now? Unless Zeke shows up and saves the day post-reboot.
Please don't.
It sounds kind of stupid when I say it out loud, but I trusted you. Everyone trusted you.
What if this is a hologram?
This one's for John.
What the hell?
Holy shit!
Pretty sweet hologram.
All of it was. Damn! That was a nifty little trick.
No.
Name a little anticlimactic. But yeah, had she not had that protocol set in place, he was fucking her up. Oh my god, of course.
You hungry? Always.
Get out of her head.
You don't want to sit down wearing that goofy Transformer costume? Let me help.
Oh shit, and it disappeared.
Give me my shit back.
As soon as we're done catching up, pinky promise.
Yeah, keep that pinky right over there.
So, what's this all about?
Well, I help people realize their wildest ambitions.
People like you.
Dude, his accent shifting all the damn time is kind of wild.
Now, sometimes that means I deal with the selfish or the stingy.
Oh, yo, the reflection in the spoon.
For example, out of the Forbes 100 richest list, I've made a deal with 100 of them, and also a beetle. There you go. And I love what I do. There's rewards every day, but I'm rambling. I just love my job.
What is happening? This is so trippy.
With your once-in-a-generation mind, and then my skills, you're capable of building something
iconic. Okay, Mr. Dormammu, man.
Dormammu?
Oh, here we go.
Dormammu? That ugly pillock isn't fit to clean my glorious arsehole. I like you, Riri, so you can call me Mephisto.
Fucking finally! Yes!
Is that supposed to mean something to me?
No, but it means so much to so many other people.
What can I do for you?
No.
Oh no. Oh no, Riri, don't. Oh no.
You're a glitch. But you're my glitch.
Thing is, she knew what she was doing. She could get the real Nat back.
The kind of life I could offer you.
What's the catch?
It's nothing you could miss, Riri.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you say?
We're not gonna know, are we? Did she take the deal? Did she not? I was gonna say, if I saw credits right now, I would rage. I feel like I'm watching the Bear now with all these Chicago shots. I need to find time to react to the new season.
Holy shit.
Oh no. Son of a bitch.
You, my over-advanced AI, are quite surprised.
Wait, what if it is actually Natalie, not the AI? That's the same outfit she died in, wasn't it? Or, whoa, wait.
They say that time heals all wounds. I can fix that.
Why are you sounding like a Star Trek character?
Oh god, she doesn't know what she did.
You can back up a little bit, boo. How did you do that?
She touched her. Holy fuck.
If I do this, it's just me that you want, right? Nobody else.
That's right. Come on, Riri.
I'm happy you're home.
And there it is. Fun. God damn it, dude. I'm sure there's probably something at the end, so we're just gonna wait it out.
Welcome to Stanton's. We got sweets, we got reeds. All your wishes guaranteed.
I mean, I need some heavy-duty magic, and everyone I talked to, they told me to come here. But I'm not gonna lie, this shop looks a little regular.
This ain't no regular shop, but if you're looking for magic, I can help.
It sucks that she has no idea.
Supreme-like help, not
Supreme?
tricks. No offense.
But
I was just hoping
she
that
doesn't
someone
know
with
what
a little
Parker
more
looks
experience
like.
could show me the stuff in the back.
How do you know about that?
I know you don't know me. Not yet, at least, but if you're up for it, how about a little abracadabra?
What does that mean? Oh God, what does that entail? I do like that he's still around. I mean, he doesn't have the hood. Maybe they'll craft one for him that he can use that's not tied to Mephisto or something of the sort. I don't know. Oh God, seeing Mephisto's name in the credits is insane. Sacha Baron Cohen, dude, he chewed up every scene that he was in. I loved the way they visualized the way he gets in your mind and kind of, as they warned, influences, kind of steers you and guides you. He can get in, see what you really desire, and compare that to what actually comes out of your mouth, and then orchestrate the situation to get you to make a deal. And like you said, watch how you speak to me, because the details of your verbal contract are important. That's why so much of what Parker agreed to was very up to interpretation. When we ever got like a full look in his like demonic form, we got a little glimmer, I think, in the spoon. Yeah, God, when she, again, because they were teeing it up as Dormammu this whole time, God, seeing his reaction to that when she called him Dormammu, and it was like, he's not fit to wipe my ass. Oh, so good. So fucking good. The demonic modulation too, and the voices between him and Parker as they're, you know, Parker getting corrupted and stuff like that, and then him. So yeah, I loved all of that. Though just the way they visualized it all, the editing there, we can finally lay it to rest. Mephisto is here. We don't have to wait anymore. We don't have to guess anymore. And Riri has made a deal with him. And though, unfortunately, a side effect of all of this too, in her own quest for ambition, you know, the things that made her and Parker very similar in their way, and also the way they differed, which is how she overcome this. I don't know, watching them traverse all of that was a lot of fun. But along the way, though, she did leave herself and Ezekiel in a very sticky situation. She betrayed him, she let him down, she broke her promise, and he pretty much, his life got upended as a result, and it got him roped into all of this. As much as it helped him make peace and find power and confidence, and you know, it is kind of like a trade-off, like a lot of this is. It's a give or take. Everything is a give and a take. I mean, that's kind of this whole story is about what you lose and what you gain over the course of your life, and through different choices, consequences of your choices, and the responsibility that comes with those after the fact when you take ownership or accountability for them. And then much like in a lot of these scenarios, you know, even with this deal, even with the suit, you know, running off with before they could even test it, Riri's always seems to be like very, we'll figure it out later. We'll see how that bites her in the ass. But, you know, to empower the suit, she lost the AI, made that trade, but then with Mephisto here, she made a deal to not just get Nat back like through the AI, she got Nat back from the night she died. So all of this, she doesn't know anything about. She's still like, where's Gary? Just by making a deal, are you automatically going to start corrupting like that? I mean, obviously we saw that there, or are you given a charge? You know, like with Parker, he was like running out of time. I don't know if that was to achieve his goal or just the longer the deal goes on, the more you're just doomed to corrupt. And then again, what does she trade? Is something that she won't miss. Parker's was like left up to interpretation. That could have been his soul. It could have been his family. It could have been friends. It could have been a lot of different things. It's hard to read into that. But what did Riri give up? You know, something she won't miss. Could be the Nat AI. That's simple enough, but that was already gone. What did she give up? God, what did he take? Fuck. Oh, it's so good. And also the way she, even though, like, even in her suit, she couldn't overpower Parker. when he was going all Demon Morbius mode, she was able to at least outsmart him to get the hood off of him, even faking us out. I think the editing in that scene was a little jarring at, you know, as they were cutting around. A lot of the scenes with the suit tend to be, and that's kind of usual for television shows with like these heavy CGI mechanisms built into the actions, into the scenes and stuff like that. It's not unusual. We've seen it a bunch in like the Disney Plus shows and stuff like that and other things, but it's just something I wanted to call out. You know, the whole fake out though with the self-destruct, using the hologram technology of the suit to paint a picture of what she wanted him to see while she was actually in the shadows waiting to get the hood off of him, catch him off guard. You know, as much as he is cloaked in his own way, she was able to kind of do the same to him in a reversal, in her own kind of way. And I did like that payoff and the way they set that up over the course of these episodes to get us to this point, to show that her suit can do this. I'm curious to see where this is going to go too, because it's just like, because Zelma clearly doesn't know who he is or recognize him or anything like that. She never saw him face to face. She has no reason to suspect this guy. This guy comes in looking for the real magic, looking for whatever, I don't know, some help. Who knows what he's there to do, but he's still around, and I'm glad at least that he's still around, because I love Anthony Ramos. He's such a fantastic actor. He's one of my favorite bits of this show. And Dominique Thorne did a really good job. Acted her ass off this entire time. I think everybody in the cast did a really good job. Yeah, I think some things get really hokey, really goofy, really slapsticky. Sometimes it works, sometimes it didn't. And you know, like I said, like in the last episode, the diner scene at the White Castle was just cartoonish or whatever, but I'll say, like, despite some critiques that I have for the show overall, I really enjoyed it. I really did have a good time on this journey. It was very emotional. It was very personal. And I loved the sentimentality that went into it. Like the thing, you know, this appreciation of life, memory, loss, grief, this navigation of it, and then her dealing with her own demons and struggling with this unknown, this thing that she can't wrap her head around or her hands around or whatever, something she just can't punch her way through, and had to, like, one, learn how to lean on other people, let other people in on it, and stop putting up these walls and hiding behind this suit and all this kind of stuff. And like, I don't know, there's a lot of really great ideas, concepts, and themes all throughout this that I really did enjoy. I don't know where I would rank this overall as the Disney Plus shows would go. Like, it's no WandaVision, Loki, or anything like that, but I honestly thought this was good. The way they treated this, the way they dumped it all out in 2 weeks, I really was expecting this was going to be something they were kind of ashamed to throw out there. And honestly, I think it was pretty well put together. You know, given how long they've been hanging on to this, I think it just built up in my mind that this was going to be like a train wreck. Like, there are far, far worse Disney Plus shows than this by far. But yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I think I've said pretty much everything I've needed to up until this point. And on top of that too, the show gets bonus points for including sound clips and a reference to the X-Files. But guys, I want to know what you all thought. So sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already. Remember, if you want to see the full reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon. And for the first time here, I got two saviors I want to thank for sponsoring some of our rescues that we have here at the house. Thank you, Angela Burr, and thank you to Lily Chan's son. Thank you guys so much for your support. And before we go, I also want to shout out our channel legends: Eric Official, Armando Rosas, Ash, Casey Wood, Codename Witch, Damasius, David Furstenberg, Denise Mauricio, Durla, Gregory Toner, It's Mushi, Jade, Jay Contrell, Liam Harold, Lily Chan's son, Mandy Sherritt, Muggy Holes, Nicodemus, Nikki G, Ollie Hodges, Billy J, Robert Anguiano, Russell Crockett, Shilio, Your Korskov, Your Boy G-Man, and Watchtower. Thank you guys so much for continued support, and everybody who's been supporting the channel along the way. Without you guys, none of this would be possible. Thank you all so much. But that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.